Y'all, dumbass fucking idiots that watch my social media. We're not friends at all. With your little hate groups, talking shit. I don't give a fuck about you. I hope you know that. I really do. You spend your time looking me up. You know how that makes me feel that I know that you do that? Priceless. Now, hey, everybody else. What's up, everybody else? I didn't do Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Virgo, Gemini, no Fucus with the moonshine readings. I did everybody else. And remember, if y'all keep up with me, not that you should, I'm here when I get here and when you need me. Basically, the readings will be up here for Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, excuse me, and Gemini and Fucus for moonshine. All right, so y'all know I'm gonna write the time. I can get something to write with. I'm gonna write the time on here. So Taurus 2:19. Yeah, I keep seeing nay. I don't know what nay may mean for a lot of people. Go to Joshua, the book of Joshua, chapter 5, verse 14. And he said, Nay, but as captain of the hosts of the land of the Lord, I am now come. And Joshua fell on his face to the earth and did worship and said unto him, What saith the Lord unto his servant? I just want to read it. I was like, I keep seeing nay. And Joshua the son of Nun called the priests and said unto them, Take up the ark of the covenant and let 7 priests bear unto 7 trumpets of ram's horns before the ark of the Lord. Something about circumcising of the nation. Y'all. I want to read that. I was like, I keep seeing nay. I don't know. So Taurus, something about Naomi and Ruth. You started at 2:19. Something about that other reading I have, Baby Ruth Gonna Swing. Y'all might need to go to that one. Because I kind of... Okay, something about number 1. You could be seeing 11. So what is that backwards? The beast from the sea. I don't know what that is, Taurus. Hold up, I'm not about to have this issue. All right, so I don't know what that is, Taurus. The beast of the sea. And then we got Naomi and Ruth. So I don't know. I'm gonna just go ahead and say how I feel. Taurus, you could have ancestors with these names where somebody keep fucking with you and they then got conjured up because they sick of it. I'm just gonna be honest. That's what it sounds like. I can't. I'm gonna be so 100. I don't know what else to say. I wrote right here, for us in your world, you need a drink. Yeah, that. Woo. Let's go over the river through the woods to grandma's house about this. Because first of all, what, Taurus? Especially you need a drink. Or is some of y'all doing a lot of drinking lately? Mm. Mm. We got the 7th house, something about that. So Taurus, Venus, the heart of a Taurus, something about, I keep seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. And for your Venus reading, saw 717 on the timer. I put speak your mind in a peace offering. So some of you could be getting 2 offerings from 2 different people. Or it's like 2 different situations. Something is bound, something about a new contract, something about the 5th house, some kind of realizations, perhaps legal support, something about deal prior to contract could be significant, like a deal prior to a previous contract. Maybe somebody knew about something or found out. Maybe you made a better decision, whether business, personal, or both. But something was definitely like bound to happen, seems like. Or I don't know why I want to say a hard head make a soft, you know. Be mindful of not giving credit due to jealousy. Something about get your midheaven subconscious sign. There might be something about that. Maybe a Taurus or something about someone's midheaven subconscious could be Taurus. Um, I am the copyrighted creator of that. Regardless of what anybody else says, that specifically, no, I did on my own. I thought about it myself. Others can be funny all they want. Nope, that was Tam all by herself. It's like a lot of people want to argue about things when it's like I could just leave you right where you at with that petty shit. I'm sorry. Not sorry. I've been had my eyes on you. You belong to me. I think someone is hiding that. It's time. It is time. Something about it is time. Something about grind now, shine later. That is a reading I've done. It literally says it. The background is brown. We need one more, or however many come out. That is not a lot. Because and happy birthday, my auntie. 426, 246, and 642. I see these numbers. Something about getting even, or something about weighed it out, or even. Something about even life path numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 to 12. Something about they are on a witch hunt or wizard hunt. Something about the 17th century. Some know you and won't say anything. Like in this situation right here, they know exactly who you are, but they're not saying anything. I don't know. I mean, it's upright, so a lot of people know, but they're not trying to, go there. Woo. Something about 6 and 7. So something about the 717 prediction of 1967 that I done. These numbers could be significant. Please block all negativity and spells and people who would manipulate this message of Most High. May they be stopped immediately in their tracks and returned to sender. They should go to you for their highest good of judgments according to what resonates and what does not. Archangel Michael, protect my energy. Archangel Gabriel, help with my speech and the protection thereof, and what I should not say as well, and how to say it. Archangel Raphael, help with my mind, body, soul, and spirit as I do this respectively, responsibly, and precisely as possible. For those that need the resignation, but please remind them to go to the Most High. Man is only a man of duty, and we make mistakes. I would say I'm a goddess, but more like they would what? Some of y'all say woman, some of y'all would say lady, young lady, whichever you like, long as it's respectable in the eyes of the Most High. Goddess will be a great thing, or just call me my name, Tamara, Fuji, the Bhutani, whichever one. Tamara, Fuji, the Bhutani. I don't know. So, sun is being perfected. Someone has mastered something today, period. Like you keep realizing, or something just came to a realization. Something about Pisces, definitely. Pisces, you have berry flavored shots. Something about Betty Betty shot a clock. Something about Betty Betty shot to her A double S. Something about I read very much. Mm. Fun fact. I used to get called Uncle Barry growing up. I would always fight. I don't think it had nothing to do with like knocking people out. It was just I was always fighting. But let them tell it. Not bragging, I'm just saying. Something definitely got perfected. Something about strategic in talents. Something about makes perfect. Something about practice makes perfect. So perhaps something should be practiced all the time that you do because it looks great. Somebody wants to make a contract with you because of this, and it could have something to do with what they found out about you due to the new updates of your Akashic records and people manipulating you into what is a good deal and what is a bad deal. Something about your midheaven subconscious sign. Please hit me up for that. No other person should be trying to use, administer, or any of that. Period. Because that's my shit, y'all. Copywritten. Don't let me sue you. And then on top of that, I'm not trying to be rude, but don't. And then something about a warning about any copyright. Something about whatever you done that is legally yours. Somebody has been warned. Something about they should be mindful of not giving credit because someone's jealous. Something about you keep realizing that through other people. Something about Lilo and an alien. This might be a fatal attraction. With this, I've been have my eyes on you in reverse. You belong to me. Somebody wants to get even because they feel like maybe you're leaving since 67. Something about the 1976 one. Something about the Magic Man, Scorpio Moon, or the emotions of a Scorpio. Someone could have did something specifically 11:05, and then they jumped to 11:11 when the portal opened, and they ended it mm, probably like 11:17 KQ time. But someone is good at what they do. That's for sure. Something about they on the grind with whatever they do. They could help people in legal matters of some sort, whether they give legal advice or not. Somebody is like on a hunt. What the fuck is they look? I don't know what they're looking for. Something about a Liberian girl. Maybe someone has a library with a book in it, or a book with a library. I don't know. I'm an author of two. It is down below in the description box. Lulu.com. Thank you. Yeah, House 214. Well, let's see. Taurus in reverse. Money, values, work, daily, routines, environment, mediator, how you value yourself instead of describing your personality. Level headed, on chill, empathetic, and a good listener. This is in reverse. This could be iffy, hidden, or these are things about you when it comes to whatever your Taurus placement is. And it's funny how we're doing Taurus. So maybe a Taurus, some of you Taurus is obviously not so well. You're working on it. And a lot of you who you are, working on it, everything's fine as far as like personality. So take that how it resonates. Some of you probably are trying to work on your attitude and how you do things or whatever, or you're looking at yourself, focusing on values, um, security, sustainability. This could be what that binding thing is. Like you're perfecting something in one of these areas, like getting in between things with people, seeing things for what it is. Something about values, work, your money, the environment you're around, being level headed. A lot of you are level headed, but as soon as you see BS, you like to go ahead and nip it in the bud. You already seen it, so you like, yeah, I gotta go. You mastered something. I don't know. Daniel interprets the dream. Someone may have had a dream about you, or something about a dream that someone that I don't know why I'm picking up Aaliyah. How could the one I gave my heart to break my heart so bad? The one that made me happy made me feel so sad. Something about when she said, how could the one I shared my world to take my world from me? Like dreams, like someone is a nightmare to someone. Um, you could be like someone probably is keeping themselves busy to keep this stuff off of their mind, or maybe that's how somebody feel. Something about you never know when the pieces will come together when it comes to the environment, the values, the money, the work ethic. Something about chapter 2, verse 2 of Daniel. The king commanded to call the magicians and the astrologers and the sorcerers and the chattelings for to show the king his dreams. So they came and stood before the king. 2:10 says chattelings answered before the king and said, there is not a man upon the earth that can show the king's matter. Therefore, there is no king. Lord, no ruler that asks such things at any magician or astrologer or Chaldean. This is in reverse. Oh man, this is in reverse. This came out. Maybe somebody fucked up and they realized that you. Whew, something about you fucked up. Like somebody's done. Like something about when I seen it in the other readings. I'm sorry to laugh, but I did. I was like, what you? Something about ain't gonna be no more kings. Something about the need for power. Someone's a coward, scared to die. Maybe someone's putting someone in a lot of situations where it could have been over for them. Like literally bound. Something about love. Like literally someone could be bound to someone, but I don't know if that's a good thing. Someone's perfected like what narcissistic looks like, nostalgia, toxic or nostalgic toxicity, um, like little sneak dissing, and then they swear up and down, no, I didn't mean it like that. And it's like when you tell them maybe, or you've done this before where you have told them, because some of you have not dealt with this in a long time, and this is just an update on you perfected what to avoid, what a situation that could be detrimental to you could be, looks like. Something about it was just temporary. Something about 5, 6, and 7, the numbers. Something about the numbers 4, 2, and 6. So it's funny. The seventh house and the second house is in reverse. Well, this one's upright. That one's in reverse. Something about the number 72 or 27. Somebody might try to do something and they notice this person isn't who they claim they are. Like you can't fool the Most High. I mean, not even the devil himself, according to he still has to ask God about the children of the Most High to bother, inquire, and tempt them. He'll tell them no, but then it's up to the child to discern, or it's up, child of God, the person who believes in God, stuff like that. So even then, I think somebody that made peace with their situation, the fact they can't change it, or maybe there's something about being told this cannot be changed. Somebody keep trying to do things. Adjustments are required on both sides. This came out sideways. Expect a powerful change. A personal issue reaches resolution. That explains, that explains the Taurus Venus reading. Yeah, something about speak your mind and a peace offering, Taurus. Yeah, the end of a tough cycle approaches. We're coming into Capricorn season, so this looks like, wow, a spell got broke. Emotions are running high was in reverse. Balsamic moon was in reverse. Something about a time for healing. Be bold to make the first move. Cardinal moon came out simultaneously with you are good enough in reverse. Someone, maybe something has happened so many times that you feel like the same thing is going to happen again. What do you need to release? Nothing will come of the situation. This is in reverse because something about forgiving yourself and releasing. Some of you need to take a spiritual bath and listen to that song. What's it? I forgive myself and I release. Ooh, all the things that don't serve me now. Oh, yeah. Someone could be a Gemini. You got Gemini child. Or something about you be playing. Something about you forgive yourself and release. Something about, damn, I cut the deck at Ace of Chalice with the High Priestess. Something about 111. I seen that today on a black mailbox. I looked at my phone on the way to help a friend. Something about 511. The Rose of Sharon. Yeah, somebody's probably moving on from a love spell. Yeah, someone's moving on from some kind of entrapment. Ooh. Yeah, the wise man and the fool. Somebody said it's between them two or something about you two. Some like you could be the wise person, someone could be the fool, or you could be the fool and they could be the wise person. Like in a way where say like you're the wise person, but you could be foolish with some kind of way of pride thinking, and the other person could be foolish but wise in the journey of taking certain leaps of faith, like taking risk. Like somebody thinks someone, you could think this one is this, you're this person and they're that person, or this is someone doing self-reflecting, not necessarily about anybody. Something about chapter 12 in Song of Solomon. And I would say I want to correct myself. I think I said Ecclesiastes 11 and like 14, but I noticed Ecclesiastes 11, chapter 11, only has 10 verses. So I want to correct myself. I didn't see down here chapter 12 and then looked over. Just saying, like, I made a mistake. So chapter 12, verse 14. So something about when the 12:11 portal opens, the words of the wise are as goads, and the nails fastened by the masters of assemblies, which are given from one shepherd. Something about your right to assemble, something about your First Amendment. Somebody was trying to shut you up, or somebody wants to say, like, shut up. I think because they had intentions on provoking you to share something, or maybe this is spirit saying, don't say too much at this time, don't say anything, but you got to do what you got to do. More like really focus on speaking to the Most High about what you should say, what you should not say, where you should go, where you should not go. Like give indefinite, literal, precise, significational signs that the person can catch. The show where whether or not they should be there, whether or not they should talk to someone, whether or not they should, do anything really, down to eating a certain food, going to a certain store. Like there's a lot going on where someone is very sensitive at this time, or you're not realizing how sensitive you are to something, and maybe something was odd to you, and you're like, oh. So something about chapter 12, verse 12, 13, and 14, but starting with 11 to 14 could be significant. I'm just going to read 14. For God shall bring every good into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil. Someone is upset because I guess they was hoping all power would be in their hands. Like, yeah, somebody was about that vanity and wealth, and they over here judging you when that's their intentions. Like the ways of the world and the iniquities in it. Someone got fooled who feels like, I guess they are more mastery and knowing than you are. Maybe you started off and you just took off Someone could be trying to help people with certain spiritual knowledge that, you know, it's kind of like crazy, like how man and woman do together, but that doesn't mean man or woman should settle just because y'all do things together. Like you can actually have a productive, great relationship where they're doing their thing over there, you over here, and y'all separated, and boom, maybe someone is finalizing separation for divorce, and somebody wants to end a tough cycle, but something about making a move. But maybe someone, this is like someone being confident. Yeah, adjustments are required. Like it came out sideways, but this could be like someone looking in the mirror at themselves. Something about if you want to make the world a better place, take a look in the mirror and make a change. Something about they really did that, and now a personal issue reaches resolution. A full moon in Cancer. Something about the 717 predictions: 1967, 1976, and 1979. Something about also the 1987 one. So Aquarius moon 1987, 67, that's for Pisces. And then we got 79, which is collectively for everyone. Something about being replaced. Someone made a change. Oh shit. It got something to do with dreams and astrologers, magicians, sorcerers, and teachers, and dreamers, and interpreters. Maybe someone speaks more than one language. But the problem is, someone, like, just because someone has certain gifts, if they don't know how to forgive the opposite sex, I don't care how good they are, I don't care where they're from, what this person could do versus that person. If they don't have a forgiving heart, loving heart, but that doesn't mean you got to be with them, start over, create a new thing. That just means that you understand I can't go no further with you and we're done. But something about, be careful making that decision. Somebody, I don't know. Somebody thinks they got somebody right where they want them. Let them feel that way. Yeah, something about was blind, now you see, or yeah, the moonshine, moonlight, something about the boogeyman being exposed. Because the moon card is in reverse. This is very serious. Someone's moon sign is definitely Taurus. So something about the Taurus moon reading. I was in my other little Santa baby outfit. Something about a simple fantasy someone wishes they can make reality. Something about once upon a period, once upon a time. We got the 8 of Wands behind it. Something about y'all Trinity spot. Something about a trendsetter. Ooh, someone is definitely a divine messenger. Ooh. Somebody, this was just temporary. Something about they went on their adventure for a little while. Somebody literally took it as if, yo, I can't make it up. Remember I said, so something about 56 or 65. The 514 predictions of 1956 and 1959. There's two of the 1956s. Something about a trademark. Something about glasses, contact lenses. Something about the eyes, what you could see. Something about what's hidden. Yo, ooh, you got somebody. Those readings. Taurus, like that shit. Wow. Something about a third party. Maybe someone thought something was just like fun and games. Yo, this was like a spiritual thing here. Something about that's their horse. Is somebody horse? I don't know. But ooh, I could have decked the Emperor. Yo, I can't. Whoa, spirit. Whoa. Woo. Damn, Taurus. Somebody, you do need a drink. Like, what the fuck? It's you need a drink? Ooh, somebody couldn't see something. Seven of Swords in reverse with the Four of Wands. Maybe this is a surprise for a lot of you. Or something's gonna catch you by surprise. I don't know what that could be. Yeah, something about laying down burdens down by the riverside, or someone's hiding their hand and it's really vengeance. It can be one of the two. My papa will say all both of them. This is why, yeah, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, somebody's a winner, someone's a loser. It's on their mind why somebody, they got the time. They got time today, tomorrow. The other one is something about they ran out of time. Yo, someone is selfish for the right reason, not a chalice. Ooh, the King of Swords with the Seven of Chalice. Ooh. In reverse, something about an explanation. Somebody wants an explanation of King of Swords in reverse. They want to hear somebody, they want to see some evidence, some paperwork or something about this because I guess they feel cheated, or this is someone trying to tell them I don't want to fight. I only want to make peace. And like I'm not a killer, but don't push me energy. Somebody got pushed to the edge. I don't know if that's like a good thing to say. Something about Simba and Nala. Something about Simba's heart, Nala's pride. Yo, something about a sacrifice will not be made the way somebody thought. Yeah, Six of Pentacles at the bottom. Yo, and we got a 9 out. Something about all explanations, like period, exclamation mark, question mark, with a chalice. All of the punctuations are in the cup. So it's kind of like somebody, you mastered how to be nonchalant for the right reason. Because a Taurus can be very freaking nonchalant. Like, first of all, something about them spells are broken. 18, 5, 9, and 12 can be significant. Something about 185 or 851. Something about 912 or 129. Someone could be 29 in this. Someone could be 29. Something about life path number 3, 9, 5, 9. Definitely 6 and 9. Because what's half of 18? Someone could be seeing 9, 18 or something about, yeah, something about 99. Yeah, something about, oh, dang, somebody is not going to be no problem, Spirit said. I don't know what that might mean, but something about don't worry about it. Something about a false person. They did like certain things. Spiritually, it looks like someone could have used like graveyard dirt with the number 15, the devil right here, and the star on this end, so it's in reverse. Someone could have used graveyard dirt of your ancestors who were buried, because obviously they will be in, it would say, quote unquote, the universe. So this is somebody's way of conjuring up things upon you. Six of Pentacles, the blood, the star, the royal bloodline, da 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 da. Six of Wands, something about questions and answers. Now, questions and answers in reverse. Someone could be asking questions, not getting an answer. Something about their because of their selfishness results into your selfishness for the right reason, or you could be doing it for the wrong reason. They could be doing it for the right reason. You gotta be real with yourself, be honest, stop lying. Seven of Swords is at the bottom though. I really believe Kai did the 7-17, something about 7-18. They're both in reverse. It's something about these three. Something about what someone didn't know, or maybe somebody went to someone's home and something about under the table, or I don't know. Maybe something about trapped in the closet. For a lot of you, like old shit that used to happen where I guess you was just trying to have fun, but you didn't care about like if someone was emotionally attached to you, and maybe a lot of things is just coming back into your energy where you're recognizing the convictions and then trying to find a way to, I guess, soothe those convictions, but switching up on somebody that basically you look like somebody stole from, that wasn't a good idea. Something about they seen you, they just didn't say something. Four of Swords, because there's four swords that will be taken out of the seven according to other tarot decks. So something about somebody could be very, they could want an explanation, but they're not tripping. Yo, someone knows it was replaced 79. That 7 looked like an L. They know that was replaced. Like they do not care. Something about a Taurus Venus wants someone to care, or a heart of a Taurus, they don't care. Or I don't know what the hell. Ooh, the 7 of chalices behind that 3. Something about Psalm 73. And nines just keep popping up. This is the Hermit in reverse. That's 9. 97. Something about Cinderella with Brandy in it. That came out 1979. Something about Psalm 73. That's on page 456. Someone could be seeing 654. I've seen it today. Something about going back. Like maybe someone's seen some kind of act. 7-7 here. Like you took a risk sacrifice, trying to see something. Or you made promises to yourself, broke them, and you could be beating yourself up. 9 of Wands in reverse, questioning yourself about why you did it. You could be responding in ways that are artistic with the wands here. And then the swords like pencils, pens, or some kind of therapeutical session, or some kind of work y'all do that helps you divination wise. And then we got 3 of Swords in reverse with the heart. It's a heart in the center with other tarot decks. So something about they're not letting something happen again. Something about they can't lose. I don't know why the hell I want to say that song, Snooze. God damn. So, oh. Something about a tower moment. Like about a third party and what the divine said. No, I told you one thing and one thing only. Like, no, only one. You can't choose both or something like that. Someone is questioning it or has questioned it, disobeyed it, didn't want to go through with it, yada yada bing bing. Or something about what your parents got going on, not necessarily dealing with the child, because the child is the wind beneath the parents' wings. So that's why they, leave the nest eventually. So really, for a lot of you, this had nothing to do with you. It's like your parent or parents, or for a lot of you, someone's trying to protect you from another parent because they're a little But at the same time, ain't nobody trying to deal with that either. You might be the one that have to slay this demon and whatever. Not necessarily the person, because somebody they're that crazy where they would try to kill someone all because of a fucking tarot reading or tarot readers. Like literally, um, like literally they could be they I guess take matters into their own hands. Now this is a good thing for a lot of you. This just signifies three the third party situations they keep coming up in your shit. It's always somebody in your shit, Taurus. Something about the star, this one, and the seven. It's a like remember how the star was in reverse? Something about they are using graveyard dirt because something about them threes keep coming up. 333. We got a three right here, right in the where the hangman is. These are sacrifices and stuff that didn't turn out too well. So because of that, somebody has to be set free. Someone's time is up. Something about real estate stuff going wrong. Look at 1111. Someone could be seeing the ones and 11s. Yo, something about the moon, what someone didn't realize. Something about a tune or something. The water. Someone could have heavy water placements, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This was very interesting, Taurus. I can just say a lot, but I really think I don't need to say too much. I'm learning not to. I think that's it. So what we got with the angel messages? You already got enough people all up in your energy. They really be up in mind because they be thinking, oh, you think you all that? You said that shit. You be watching me, stalker. Before I even started, like people weird as hell. Don't worry, I ain't fucking with your ass no more. Trust me. You got it. Tell them all about it. I don't give a fuck. Like, you can show someone you care and they still say you was a fuck person. And some of you women, y'all gonna learn how to stop talking to men like y'all crazy. I'm just gonna tell you now. I done seen that shit today. I was like, okay. See, this is why. Lineage of the Rose, moved by the goddess, here for this so-called gather. That is in reverse. Something about, ooh, someone could be invited to a wedding and you didn't even know that these people could be getting married. Something about Cadillac records going wrong. Something about sitting in a Cadillac versus someone having a Cadillac record moment. Oh, shit. Something about the right harmony and alignment relationship cut with trust the seasons, embracing change, cycles of life, transition, and growth. Something about if this is true, don't worry about it because that relationship will not go anywhere. Like Taurus, I think this is more like when someone probably got married to somebody else, or Taurus, you got married to someone else, or a relationship with someone else, or anything. Like you could have moved on, better relationships of all kinds. Someone's just in a fucking woo. They have dreams, they have nightmares, they get warnings, they spirit, spirit, spirit. Take it easy on them. Jesus. Damn shame. Like, don't be beating me up just because I said it. You know, sometimes they be like, nah, we gotta do our job and be telling us what to do. And y'all be thinking shit is like we can just tell them what to do. Hell no. When we wrong, there's nothing that they can do. They gotta do what they gotta do. Like this is somebody you they think we got it easy for some reason who resonate with what I just said. The child within, someone is could be impregnated at this time. Something is going on inside of you, you don't even know it. Or you have children with this person. Y'all don't have to be married or anything. You just have a child, or you've had a miscarriage, not necessarily have any children. Maybe something about that very much hurt somebody. Um, Maybe you wondered, was someone ever going to get pregnant had this situation happened? Really and truly, someone probably gotten a dream about it or some kind of confirmation. I don't know what that is. I'm gonna lead into their whatever. Something about the brothers of the rose. Yo, the brothers coming out. Something about a brother coming out. The breathing rose, heart healing, emotions, connection, and time. Is some shit took time. Like you can't just rush this. Like somebody, you feel like someone is rushing you. So with the angel messages and asking all the angels to assist you with protection, boundaries, like literally you got to ask your ancestors to create them boundaries and then enforce them. You can't just ask for it and then not enforce them. You got to be it as well. So if you're going to ask for protection, you might need to, I don't know, sometimes people will buy a gun. Sometimes people will take karate. Sometimes people would do more survival skill tactics because I don't know what kind of threat a lot of people are feeling with this, but it don't have to be that serious. You could just feel like the Most High is telling you to level up in vibration, and it has nothing to do with nobody. And a lot of people take these readings like it's about so and so, and it's like this could literally be about them and them. A lot of y'all gonna get in trouble, and that's just that about taking what a reader said in a reading and not having enough information to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that they was talking about you. And a lot of us, we do have a lot of insight. Now you was talking about me. Don't be trying to switch it, flip it. It's too much information. Something about leave them alone because eventually they're going to get tossed out of. Something about they could be possibly contracted with some people with power that y'all are picking up on, or you notice you ain't got to do nothing like how I do. And they could be getting out of those contracts because they're being revealed. And now it's time for some new people with, like, you got to, they would say, an affirmative approach that's fair, concise. You'll be honest, even if it, may hurt and you have to literally tell the truth, da da da. Someone feels like, and be careful because something about a lot of them, they tapped into your Akashic records and they're trying to figure out what kind of situations you had going on when you was a kid that they can use to kind of like rip the band-aid off kind of thing. Something about it took time to heal that, and they want to fuck with that with the breathing rose, heart healing, emotions, connection, and time eases. It took time to heal that, and somebody wants to fuck with it again. Someone's, and this is because you got to ask yourself, why would someone spend their time unraveling your childhood trauma? You know why? Because something about they use you as a pawn piece when it comes to their childhood trauma, especially if they like if they got that knowledge of self and all, and then they manipulate it. The raptures in reverse: sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. Um, Something about somebody you was just a nut, you was just a fuck. Now, this in reverse, I think they regret putting you in that category. I don't know what to tell them. Whew. Taurus. What in the hell? And some about sevens and threes. We got the 9 of Wands. Some about the 19 '97 movie Cinderella with Brandy in it. So Cinderella, the one animated, that came out March of 1950. The moon was in Virgo. So for you to get not only 97 and 79s, so go to the 717 prediction, 1979, 76, and 67s. There's two 67s. The Virgo moon came out simultaneously with Be Bold to make the first move. Something about somebody, you're good enough. You want to make a move, but you feel like that's not good enough. Or somebody feels like a move is not good enough to make right now. Or something about divine timing. Like, something about don't rush it. Find a way to transmute things. You know, you seen what you seen, you know what you know, but find a way to put it in a different light, because somebody is trying to blame you for shit and you have nothing to do with them. Like signing contracts and things would bind you to them. This could be someone who is y'all's like relative of some sort, and they're trying to use those things, like even people that you don't really speak to, but they watch you. Something about they're learning a lot from you. A lot of people want to sit here and accuse you. Like someone they're treating you like you're a character in the Bible itself. Like, and that's kind of sinister and weird. But that's how people want to live their life. But okay, when they self-defense, because a lot of people be sacrificing and killing people in there, you can't get mad at them. For real, for real. 5747 Capricorn. Okay, fine. Hey, Capricorn. The remnant of the true king. Ooh, something about the death of Jesus. Capricorn. They corny. Something about peach cobbler. ATL. Congratulations, vacations. Wow, so this looks like someone is celebrating a death, or something about this is metaphor for a death that, like, you could be ending something that was a cycle. Something about King of the Jews. I'm picking up a lot that some people just want power. They don't care about you. Something about Barbados. Something about Barbara's. Something about Capuberis or Capuberis, which lay bound. Something about being bound. What in the world? And this is verse 7. So something about Taurus Capricorn, or a bit of it. With them, Taurus, Capricorn, and Aries are the only horned beast. Flip and reverse in any other decks thereof in any kind of way, or their houses, if you're here, is a winged beast, or someone who doesn't have their wings but they have horns. But everybody has that in there. information. So to kind of accuse somebody only to be this and everybody else, they could just blame this one person. Somebody, you sound stupid. You sound really dumb. Mm. It says lay bound with them that have made insurrection with him, who had committed murder in the insurrection. Verse 14, then the of 15 in St. Mark. Something about your birthmark stories. The Pilate said unto them, why, what evil hath he done? And they cried out the more exceedingly, crucify him. Whoa. Something about the devil and the temperance or something like those energies. So, yo, this is definitely something I told Taurus. I don't know, something about Aries worm and wounded the dragon and a Passover, fury of the oppressor, foundations. Something about God will restore Jerusalem or something about restoration. But somebody thought sacrificing, literally killing someone was could bring it. Like there's really no other way to say that. I can't find no other way to say it. Something about they corny. Peach cobbler, ATL. I don't know what that is. Um, Congratulations, something about vacations. Something I told Taurus. I can't make that up. I mean, it's funny how it come out. Maybe you should just check the energy. Not that I'm completely correct about everything and everybody. Take how it resonates. Something about money collections, laid back, and patience. Something about been patiently waiting. Something about money collections. Someone could collect things. Something about the numbers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. The number 0. Something about have to ask. Oracle energy of Scorpio. Ask me a question, get a reading. Spiritual package for a more in-depth experience. Something about natal chart must be provided. Maybe this is in reverse because I think somebody piggyback rode of somebody else's stuff and you owe them money. You owe them money. Like whether you want to realize that or not, somebody owe you, collective who resonates with this, some money. I guess with that Capricorn energy and all the things, somebody's saying you gotta pay or else. Like this could be metaphoric for whatever you owe. They're using little shit like to scare you. Like as if you are going to fail at putting things in balance when it comes to checks and balances. Someone could be trying to mess with someone's finances and they're going to get an opportunity to seize all the funding that is required for those finances, They're going to get that. Something about ATL. Someone could possibly move there, have an office there, or some kind of connections. I used to live there before I moved to North Carolina. I was there for a minute. La Puerta Negra, something about the black door, Virgo Cinco de Mayo prediction. Something about opportunities, Capricorn. Yours was abierta carta, something about an open letter. So something about like mail collections, things that can be collectibles. You know, like you open a mailbox, a lot of mail, something about mail time, mailboxes. I saw 111 on the mailbox, and I said that for Taurus reading in some kind of way. One mistake can't shape the heart. Something about closing cases, doors, new doors. Some of y'all, like I said before I started this, you're learning. You have cleaned the slates of people who've hurt you, and you trying to give them a chance. They keep showing you that you got to keep that fucking black door closed. Like the little black book doesn't need to be open. I don't know how so and so might handle it. Like what Drake was saying is you're gonna keep on saying, but you keep scrolling to the left though, like you're gonna see some shit you don't want to see. Like not everyone is worthy of seeing that. It takes a very mature, enlightened, loving person to see something like that. Not everyone is meant to see this. Someone is trying to really bust this fucking door open. Like in the song La Puerta Negra, The Black Door, the album of Los Tigres del Norte por la Música, muchas gracias por la música, they was talking about 3 padlocks on the door. So I was like, good gracious. Now somebody, they could have been trying to kick you out of your home. Like if you paid rent and you then fucked around and they had to, something about you probably got a grace period, or some of you end up getting a letter in the mail that you are getting a home, or something about home ownership. Some of you could do real estate, or something about having enough money to do the necessity, and something about leaving something behind, because it's not good any, like asking questions doesn't work, getting a reading doesn't work, not for this situation. It's not going to work. Something about until they come and ask you, nothing will work. Something about until they do right by you, nothing will work. Hierophant came out in Taurus reading, and y'all got the horns, regardless of sign. Like, no, something about they horned you. They gave you horns in the story, like trying to say you, and you know how people perceive things without checking why. Like it's like that situation where somebody has to play the bad guy, bad girl, maybe bad girl and bad guy, bad guy, bad guy, bad girl, bad girl. I don't know. The point is, you the one who had to wear the horns, and it's like what? Like you got Maleficent in it. Like I was saying in the other reading, someone got Maleficent in it. Men could get Maleficent in it too. It depends. Like if you're not really, it's a reflection of both. Both of I don't know who need to hear is both of y'all fucking Maleficent each other. So all this and feelings is kind of like, but you did it to each other. Like somebody you spying, trying to use and gain knowledge they don't understand. This is in reverse. They don't want you to know this. What the hell they doing? Anyway, something about expecting a powerful change. Your north and south node could be significant. 533, undergrad, graduate, or you are in college, some college. Something about a change and transformation that's happened at the same time. But Something about that song. I don't know why I want to think about it right now. That Drake, I got my, what he said, just hope we're going home. There we go. Something about you just be wanting to go home. When shit pop off and you ain't even like, you just be like, look, I'm gonna go home. This is why I didn't even want to come out. Like, this is why I stayed in my room. Like, this is why I rather went to work today. Like, something about 2, 4, and 6 or 6, 4, 2. Something about a hunt. So big Taurus house energy or the Taurus placements thereof and the numbers. These are very significant. Someone could be life path number 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 0 could be significant. Something about things evening out. I promise you. As soon as this came out, yeah, checks and balances and books and accounts. Something about y'all do y'all paperwork, get y'all papers done, collections and all. Something about what is on y'all's credit. Something about a door, a black door. Something about a black card. Then some of y'all getting a black card. Like if you go ahead and do something, I don't know what that is. Something about paperwork. A lot of you, it's not anything deep. Like something about better tax preparations. For a lot of you, are you concerned about that? Or are you trying to do a lot of things early for your tax preparations? Something about this tax preparation seems odd because someone is going to realize they got to make a change. Somebody, ooh, mm, Tweety saw a cat and no one believes you or takes you seriously until it's them. This is in reverse because it's them this time. It's them this time. I don't know who them is. Uranus, something about Uranus or you're in us or your anus. Something about your highness. You're an asshole. Like I promise you, I felt that shit. I don't know why. Fuck out of here. Somebody wants you to bow to them. What the fuck, Capricorn? Is that why you saying they corny as fuck? Like, okay, no cap. I got 2 Capricorn placements. I talked to my Capricorn neighbor. So you can look at that as like trinitable, even though I'm a Sagittarius, right, with heavy Scorpio placements, 5 of them. So I know bullshit when I see it. I be like, I just be trying to find a way to longevity it over, oversee it as turning it into beautiful, but back down to earth, some shit is not beautiful. Like that shit is what it is. That shit horrible. That shit ugly. It's hideous. It's outrageous. Like whoa. Like I don't even know what to say. Somebody could like this. Something about your booty. I don't know what in the world. Boredom, isolation, and other subtler concerns probably compel you to look for changes with your career status. Oh, y'all are leveling up in career. Something about you consciously made those decisions, though, according to your Uranus placement, your sextile placement, and your midheaven conscious. You use this time to think and manifest what you really want. Close ones would say, play it safe, mystified by your own discontent. So don't be so nonchalant that you don't understand. This is a great opportunity for me. And I'm just in my feelings because something about changes, something about cry if you need to, but I can't stay to watch you. That's the wrong thing to do. Something about what he say, Drake, what he say? When a good thing goes bad, it's not the end of the world. It's just the end of the world that you have with in their name or the company or the school or the agency, the whatever. Let's stop looking at people. Sometimes you don't want to work there no more. You don't want to park here no more. You want to go park over there. Like it's little shit. Like a lot of people, y'all be coming up here with other readers when they do this, and I'm telling you, you can't just assume. You got to make sure that is exactly what they're saying. Now, some of y'all real good. You know damn well that's what they said. But a lot of you about to find out, nah, that is not it. Something about some things were, but not all things. Like, you can't help a nice group of people associated with these people, you know, that are, I guess watching you, whatever they're doing, are the problem. Because something about an inside scoop, inside work. A lot of y'all, this is you bored. You're like, you need a challenge. I think somebody ski boated on y'all if it got something to do with love, and maybe someone's being nosy, getting readings and stuff based on like trying to collect information about you, trying to put shit together. I have a Pisces house with Taurus in it. So, yeah, they just don't. I think they're trying to keep this shit a secret too with this black door. Something about they're trying to clean out their closet, but they don't want it. Something about they rather just keep it locked than to clean it. But something about it, oh, it's fucking with y'all like level up or something like that. Cause some kind of connection y'all got. Uranus is a rebellious, revolutionary technology planet. So a lot of y'all are in tech, or you know a little bit about like cyber stalking, hacking, cyber attacks, cyber security, um, IT, something about like certifications in computerization. It could be basic computers, and ever since then, y'all, you might have gotten a job off of like some kind of completion. You pay some money for like, or you pay some kind of time. You put in some kind of work ethic when it comes to something with data or something with like something dealing with technology. A lot of y'all are in the techno world a lot, or you kind of like Winx Club shit, Techna, the fairy. Some of y'all are fairies. So, General Statutes 14, US Code 12, subsection 13. Yeah, they're intimidating you. Somebody, it's intimidation. Yes, it is. Y'all gonna get in trouble for intimidating people who was not doing shit to you. A lot of y'all, they're using your past to try and sacrifice you. You can't. They're fucked. I don't care who it is. I'm sorry. Hell no. Nah. They should have asked. They did all this shit without asking you. But something about it, you're gonna like very much. Ooh, this is a tricky. This sounds like the devil himself wrapping up all the things you like. Something about secret revenge, evening things out, getting even. You could be wondering, like, is this what that is? This is too good to be true. Like, woo, something about the matrimony song. Like, what you think going up the roller coaster is and going down. Like, woo. Mark said, and we was just in the book of Mark. Something about old things must die. It's a metaphor. A lot of you, this black door could be signification of a coffin. Someone could be sick. That I don't know if that's that. It could be someone is sick in the mind a little bit, or someone said that someone is. Spirit did not like that shit because that's not true. And just for your shenanigans, they're gonna keep moving them out the fucking way. Marks 2, verse 9 says something about 29 in Taurus reading. So Taurus and Capricorn, yeah. Which is easier to tell the paralytic your sins are forgiven, or to say arise and take up your bed and walk? I can't make this shit up. So they want to intimidate you with some fucking truth. They're trying to say that you should die. I don't know who the fuck. Someone is really crazy. I picked it up. They is. They literally in the Bible, like as if we're living the Bible days when Jesus already died. And now, because of other things that was done, because let's just say this, people believed in this, and not that I'm trying to shame it, but you got a lot of people who want to figure this out and figure that out, and they get to digging just to find nothing. They want a conclusion, an explanation, like, okay, so somebody just made this shit up. Like, they love to foundationalize things. This is how people with issues of mental problems arise. This is how people that don't know how to determine spirituality with practicality, they turn spirituality to a practical practice, literally, as if like roots and doctrinism and indoctrination when it comes to divination and how people accuse and not necessarily look at the spiritual attribute of we're not supposed to take these things literal, and someone made it literal literally, and now you're in this situation. I literally just helped somebody. March 2nd, something about March, something about y'all Mars placement, your arc, your art. Somebody's attacking your body. Someone's, your fine work of art. Someone's attacking anything artistic. Someone could be autistic, your child, mildly, and they are suffering from past traumas, dealing with post traumatic slave syndrome. Thank you, Dr. Joy DeGruy Ray. Due to the facts of someone in the family could just be very special themselves, and it was passed on to that child. Somebody caustic music helps autistic children with opening the door. Someone doesn't want that door open. They feel like individuals like that, if they were to ever focus, something about they would hocus pocus, poof, pow, be gone, because those are the ones right there. Period. Mark 2, verse 17. When Jesus heard it, he said to them, those who are healthy have no need for a physician, but those who are sick, I came not to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance. Someone is trying to also intimidate someone because they feel like you're sick. This could be in more ways than none, but it goes back to right knowledge. Someone is calling someone names like according to their health or something. Yeah, something about 9779. Someone is being selfish. They made an investment and selfish for the right reason. This is what's going to happen because somebody's trying to hurt someone rather than help them. The two H's. Something about due to this intimidation and what's been placed upon you, something about a repentance that will be done right, because somebody had other plans and that don't look too well for anyone. If it wasn't for someone in their great vastness of their mind and truly listening to their parents, even though they do what they do, or the ways of their tradition, because this sounds like someone could be trying to control someone due to traditions. 7 of Wands, 5 of Chalice, and something about them 72 demons, something about the number 27, something about 1127, the beaver moon, something about a busy beaver, something about damned, a dam, something about when Aaliyah played in the, what's that? Was it Lady of the Dam? Something about Dam. 67. Yeah, somebody feels like someone is not going through what I'm going through, so they don't get it. Something about talk then. You can't just sit around and, someone, you could do what I do and they're expecting for you to just know. And it's like, no, we still give the most high room. Someone, you just stupid because I hate to say it. Let me be nicer about it. You're naive to the fact that someone caught on to it. You thought you was going to control them, make all this money. The promises in which they worked hard for, some about 1881, Eight of Swords in reverse with the Eight of Chalice. You thought that somebody was just going to allow you to use them as a shield. No. Something about save yourself, because this is what this is. Someone is just using someone to save them. But then what about them? They're not doing that. They're just trying to be responsible for their own stuff. What's going to save you is the fact that somebody basically tried to say all of the things of which they done was your fault. See, when you have those situations, what happens is, especially if it can be proven, nah, that's not true. Regardless of practical, that spiritual has to add up, because someone is doing spiritual stuff. You could be baptized and they're using biblical stuff. They're doing all kind of shit. But they're saying you're the problem. All right, goat killers and baby snatchers in the woods with the torches and fire. uh that's what you sound like to me. The only way that somebody literally would not have to go through that, especially if someone blame everything they did in life on you, what you're saying is opening that black door. You have no idea what the fuck you just done. You're saying, especially with the evidence here, whoever resonates with this, take how it resonates. You're saying that they're Jesus, but that's not their name. Jesus died for all of our sins so that we may have a choice to get it straight and move forward in the promise of the Most High. So, therefore, especially if someone has their credentials of baptism and all, therefore, playing that kind of game, if y'all kind of look it up, we know how that shit actually worked. Unfortunately, you shouldn't have blamed so and so. Someone is really hurt about how this really got to go. I don't know if they know something you don't, because y'all been minding y'all business who resonate with this on the side of, damn, it was deep like that. I knew that, but something about it's just better to forgive each other and move forward and conduct peace. Somebody wants to have you in pieces on Pisces. Shit. And what happened? They got bored. Something about on to the next one. Someone is just a person that this could be metaphoric for, they're moving on to so and so, and you're gonna be by yourself after y'all been together for 10 years or some shit. Like, some of y'all, this is not that deep. It's literally that simple. So don't take what I'm saying and be like, oh, really? No, some of y'all is this simple. Like, it's not even that simple. You gotta be honest with yourself. And please book personals, because y'all are taking a lot of certain readings as if it's for, you gotta take what resonates. Six of Chalice in reverse. Yeah. Something about fire, a fire ring around like some dirt or an area. Someone could be very ritualistic, or you got some kind of practice of like circumcision. Something about a circumcision, circumcised, Seven of Wands. Something about the magic man. So definitely someone is a manifesting. You could be doing it like in silence. Well, damn. Definitely the fruits of your labor And somebody try to change this stuff. You luck. Oh no, you blessed. They try to change this shit. An attack on the Empress. Something about your infertile fertility, or your basically a lot of you got a lot to do with love. Wow, somebody was attacking y'all love life. They was using your heart to fulfill all their desires in the world. And you done fucked around and figured this shit out? Dude, they's cray. Oh, hell. Yeah, we know. Mm. 6 and 7. Chalices coming out together. Ooh. Something about that 1967 reading. Something about them Pisces pieces. That one person, that one piece. Because there's two. Yin yang. I got the white one on. So I don't know what that could mean. It was at the foot of my bed when I woke up. And I was like, the hell? It was literally, y'all. I woke up, foot of the bed. And I was like, so then I just put it on. So this is the agate crystal, the amethyst wrapped in copper, and then the white saline crystal, looking like the yin and yang. But something about 1967, something about Jimi Hendrix experience. Umar Johnson was saying how Jimi Hendrix and Whitney Houston had somewhat the same kind of problem. Maybe somebody tried to sacrifice, like use water, or something about some water could be significant. I don't think. Well, are y'all baptized? I don't know if you want to be, but some of you could feel like that's the problem. Something about showing people another way. Someone's logic and emotion is in it, but in a way where it's sacred. Something about the Most High believe in you. So this is why you go through this. Something about an immaculate conception. Something about Pentecost. Something about breathe on me. Somebody could be a military brat. Something about Tigarasan and Creole, that's a boy. Someone could be pregnant, or you are going to be, especially with the waters coming out. Somebody could have heavy Scorpio. It's either Scorpio or Pisces. Some of you, it's Virgo, Libra, and it's just people they get it mistaken for a water sign. The Three of Pentacles. Yo, check y'all Trinity spots. All of these are in reverse. Somebody, you were protected, like Queen of Chalice. So someone is the Queen of Pentacles, someone's the Queen of Chalice. You both probably didn't even know about each other, or you knew something, or you guys, you could be in your feminine energy and you was just trusting, loving, taking care, cooking, cleaning, and you work too, and you just got this great personality for a great husband or something like that, or you've been a great boyfriend or friend to somebody, whatever y'all got going on, business, you take care of the stuff that people ignore. Like y'all might own a restaurant, got a little business, and things happen at the job where someone brings their life to the job with this intimidation and general statutes. Maybe a lot of y'all had to file court documents at, recently because someone wants to, oh, you owe me. Like the divine literally protected you from all the shit because they had plans. They keep going to other fucking readers. For a lot of you, do what I do. And a lot of you, they go to legal support. Something about a lot of them could have a money scheme, some kind of money scheme, money scam. Someone could be posing as a reader, getting readings, fake, 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 fake. I do not solicit people for readings at all. Readers, if you catch this, tarot readers, prophetesses, galactic angels, fairies, whenever, if y'all catch this, you need to start saying stuff like, you don't solicit. You should put it in your description box, like make sure it's there. Because what? This is, whoa, the devil's defeated. You should be shouting because somebody even tried to say, okay, the sin is in the sex, not what's growing on the inside of somebody. Or the sin is in the acts of what they would say the duties of man, in which they should correct this in a way that is divine, righteous, and not toxic. Ooh. Maybe somebody didn't know somebody was married. Somebody didn't know somebody had a girl. Like literally, this is BM, BD. Something about they not together, but they live like the lifestyle of wedlocking, not necessarily wed, locked in. Something about they could talk about this a lot is conflict. Something about conflict of interest. Something about personal conduct. Someone is trying to say someone is unclean, not right for somebody, or something about using what they know about you to say that you are not fit. Four chalice. Something about 4554. Something about morals, values, legal, ethics. Something about you get messages. It's a lot of chalice out here. So something about question mark, like the three main punctuations, period, which is a neutral feeling, a neutral emotion of use of in a sentence when using it to end a sentence. You got question mark, which is obviously asking. You have your exclamation mark, which is emergency, urgency, emotional excitement types of attributes in a sentence when using it to end a sentence. So a lot of emotional intelligence here. Like someone is real content with not being picked. Someone is content with the intimidation. Someone is content with like it is what it is. And they're trying to find some kind of way where they can make you discomfort. Maybe y'all have had to find comfort in the storm. Something about I told the storm. But with the devil in reverse, someone you basically are having some kind of something with, I don't know what that is, business, personal, friendship. You can be damn family, y'all tight like that. I don't know. But you could have had or didn't know that you intertwined with someone who was very karmic for your situation. Like they not really about that life. They was ready to just say, nah, you're the problem. They need to be punished. They talk that shit. They not really about that life. Something about they put you up for chop block. But what happened was they kept realizing with information, like it doesn't make sense, it's not good enough, and they can't use what someone is saying because it's not hardcrete validational evidence, and it's not good enough. It's just not good enough. Yep, something about you want to argue, they can't argue, and you can't argue with them. You happy, you about to leave them alone. Some would be close to their 50s. Or something about they older than your ass. The number 5 could be significant. It was just temporary, like the temporary house is the Leo house. Something about 43, 34. Something about your side, their side, the truth. Something about Ezekiel 42, verse 6. Your side, their side, and the truth about these morals, values, ethics, and decisions behind it. Like, someone has like that Tupac strategy, but that shit, it's a whole nother level right here. Like, remember when he was about to get in trouble for the rape and all the shit, but he emotionally, intellectually talked and just totally soothed the situation, although he knew all odds were stacked against him. They was gonna give him a long ass time, and he only got a certain amount of time. Like shit like that. But somebody, they keep, first of all, you're not serving any time. They keep trying to give you time, but I just heard they done wasted time, and their time is now up. I mean, intimidating you. See, what happens now, because they opened that door. Something about the Virgo reading, La Puerta Negra, the black door. They opened that door, and now they don't understand, overstand, and understand the outer standing perspective that they have to also get the same connotation, because that's the fair energy of Ophiuchus' charming snake postle tongue attributes. That is exactly what the damn door is. So they didn't understand that that's my yacht right there. So you can't be accusing them without saying, well, it's involving them. If you're trying to say it's involving however many people or so, then all of the evidence is required. Someone fucked up, like big time. Big, 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 big. I don't know how big, but it sounds very big for a lot of you. Some of you, it's so small, it's like someone keeps hanging out with the same stupid ass person and stupid shit happens. Like, just stop it, then. Something about little shit like that, like stuff that happens repetitively. Like, you go to a certain person's home and the funny feelings and stuff or whatever. And a lot of you learn where you're safe at. Like, I have literally a few places I can sit, hee hee ha ha. Usually it's like around family, and then I go home. Like, a lot of y'all are like that. Like, you're noticing you can't just go anywhere. For a lot of you with this energy, you're very sensitive to like this kind of stuff. Like, you just know. And you need to know that you're out of the way of danger. Something about you, don't laugh at it, but you're out of the way of it. It's more like you're sad and you're upset about it. Because a lot of you really tried. And it's like, well, you don't get in the way, because that looks like that might not be a good thing, because they did this stuff and it got just totally extreme when you was just trying to be intuitive in your nature, heal, and be a better person. All the while now you're realizing who's been holding you back. You know how sad that got to be, to realize somebody has been doing this for a long ass time to you, and it's someone that swear up and down that they love you, or they done signed up shit with the devil, but want to tell you that you're the devil. They literally signed a contract with the devil. They over here, they need to get their money. They ain't got it. Something about you never know how the cars lay out. Didn't pay the toll. Now you all kinds of devil and witchcraft. But then when we check the facts, you signed up with some shit. Didn't ask a person, no permission to do what you did. I picked up a lot of y'all with forging your name. As I don't know who did that. A lot of y'all could be finding out you was using a whole marriage and you didn't even know. Like, they was saying, y'all said I do to each other, but if you haven't been devil's advocate here, because I got to do it. If you haven't been associated with someone for quite some time, regardless of what was said out your mouths and whatever that might have been, that shit null and void, especially if it wasn't foundationalized with paperwork. And I'm sorry, somebody, they're not fucking with you no more. I don't know who need to hear it. That shit over. You should have been listening or something like that. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon and Taurus. Like, something about these Tauruses. Taurus energy. Like, somebody is hard headed. Or someone that is a Taurus, you could be telling someone they hard headed. Or, like, you probably talk to people and you're saying something about going Super Saiyan when you say it. A hard head make a soft ass. So I did the new moon in Taurus reading. Don't let your past hold you back. So definitely something about your north and south node or fortune. Something about Scorpio. Someone's manifesting magic. Something about that not that they don't care, but caring for you got them hurt. It's about becoming the you were when you were young. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. That's what you tried to do. Like, what? So the moon energy is coming out. The femininity of the things. Like, you got your ways. Like, no one's fucking perfect. Like, people get on my nerves. They be watching me do this shit here and act like I'm not supposed to have a bad day or two. Like, it really pisses me off. Like, shut up. It just pisses me the fuck off. Like, you watch me so hard. What the fuck are you doing? Don't be worried about what the fuck I be doing. Like, someone is like that. And I just want to say to you who resonate with this, I apologize for they retarded asses because they be watching us and be thinking it's confirmation and then be messing with y'all. Like, I rebuke that. I really do. And as I minister to you, I minister to myself. I ain't got me no damn minister. Crazy part is I ain't really out here doing half of the shit y'all doing that I know about. But you worrying about if I'm doing drugs, having sex, all this crazy shit. But hey, you know everything. And whatever else you may think, who gives a fuck? It is what it is, too. Have faith in your dreams, waxing crescent moon. Someone does period magic on a waxing. Someone listened to a reel that was going around and they tried it. I swear to God, they did. So what you do 11/27? It was a full moon in Gemini. The answers you need are coming. Something about a beaver moon. Something about Queen of the Dam. Something about damn queen. That's a damn queen or something. You're very close to achieving your goals. Something about a gibbous moon. Some guy could know who that is, or there was a mistake about who the fuck that is, and someone, you're not that person. No, you're not. Nope. Some changes have been made on that ass. Dead ass. Like, something about a Taurus Venus or the heart of a Taurus. Someone really did some shit. It's time to release negativity. I can't make it up. And look what's behind it. What do you need to release? Well, I forgive myself and I release. Ooh. You need to do a spiritual bath listening to that. Like, I advise us all, if you can, or you need to listen to that song more often. Something about Gemini's, Geminel, something about Janelle, something Something about your nail. Somebody go to the nail salon. Your nail. You like when you get like sometimes going out and getting pampered and stuff is what you needed. Maybe somebody done that recently for you. Thank you to my little sister. She got my nails done, y'all, for my birthday. Like, if you're wondering, I don't mind telling you. Yeah, I was thankful for that. Like, oh no. She said, yeah. My sister's a Virgo. So I was like, oh shoot. Oh. So a lot of you, family is what you need to get close to. Stop thinking that family is, you can't. Or something about you're going to find other people to have certain conversations with, so you can kind of leave certain people out of things, because you are a very caring person when you don't want to drag people in it. Like, you be kind of like, nah, you be like, I got it. And you'll deal with that. Something about you are not alone. Wow. Something about with child. That's in reverse. It was in reverse in Taurus reading. We got Cancer, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, Fucus. I gotta do all y'all before I get off this camera. Okay, the wild rose, do it your way. Okay, somebody is trying to give, somebody wants you to have a baby. Something about have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire. Ain't no shame when I'm in that thing. What's that jump? Neo was like, healing is happening, that came out. So a lot of y'all probably are going to do a spiritual candle, bath, whatever. Something about listen to the Gemini song. Something about I forgive myself and release. Something about let it go, letting go. Something about in gold. Leo, one of your colors is gold. The second bloom. Something about no second chance. Someone, your angels could possibly be blocking this because they ain't got time. They've been keeping your ass out of shit. They said no. A lot of you could be fighting something that they really like, no. Move out the way. Something about rose without thorns. You have the right to your joy, peace, and sweetness is in reverse. Something about, nah, you don't have any. Something about some of y'all ancestors block somebody from trying to keep acting like they mean well. They do not. They fucking evil as hell. Talking about joy and peace and sweetness of life. Like, they corny. They not telling the truth. They not. Capricorn. Something about they corny. Peach cobbler ATL. Something about congratulations vacations. Like, you're leaving. Like, this could be money that was owed to you like way ago. Or something about if you do something that you should have done way ago, you're gonna be so the fuck happy. Like, just do something where some things could be released. Like, it's all about you because somebody got some power in the back here where whenever you just make that step within a reasonable time, you get exactly what you want. Like, I don't know who need to hear it, but yeah. And the crazy part is somebody mad because they didn't gave that away. They gave you away. And now they feel like it's unfair. They was tricked. But you should have got the person involved. Like, I don't even know how you can fix this. Like, I don't even know if y'all gonna want to fix this when you find out. Surrender to somebody, sureness of soil, unseen help, support, community. Yeah. Y'all are being held down by some people you ain't even met. Like, spirits you ain't even knew. Like, your ancestors didn't even know them. Like, man, chick, my girl, my guy. I don't know who you are, but whoa, that shit just got real. I don't even want to say nothing else. Like, But hey, they knew everything and they knew how to handle you and they knew that they just knew your ass was loony, but now they need you. Something about Ratatouille. It's never too late. New possibilities. The second bloom, something about the last rose versus the rose that rose from concrete. Because there's always roses that rise from concrete. But something about the last rose is not like they're not like any other person. And this is funny. The second bloom. This is the second bloom. And what come out first when we go over the river through the woods to grandma's house? The Second Amendment. This is about what's old. Something is old, like something dead, something like no. Somebody could say you dead in law, but then the dead rose and said, "Oh, really?" Because they forgot. They got them signed up, or they did something manifesting, conjuring wise, where a lot of you, while you was just minding your business and it wasn't even that extreme, you just doing little shit. Like you would just fast and, get connected to whoever, however you are doing. I'm not going to say what you do, whatever that is. And they swear up and down you was doing something the fuck else. They fucked around, went to someone else, tried to say, using things of your past as a way to trap you. And that ain't about to go down. Cause no. If they just listened, I don't know. Capricorn, something about they corny. Something about the crowning. A lot of you are getting crowned. Like, period. Like, y'all could be getting recognition of some sort because this shit just really got real because someone just thinks so crazy. Like, I wouldn't say crazy, I would say in a way that was naive, but they claim they know right knowledge. Like, yo, I can't make that shit up at all. Somebody, when it all falls, who you gonna call? I hope it ain't Ghostbusters. Like, call the damn tarot reader. Something about they gonna call you. But what the fuck? Oh my God, Capricorn. What the hell? You knew this too. Like, a lot of this, please take it how it resonates. Don't put me over your own judgment. I am just a guide. But if you have any questions about like what I said, write that down and holler at me. Don't be scared now. You want to ride? You want to get in the car? I'm just saying. 2 Capricorn placements with a house included. All right, 158.43. Y'all know, like my little pen broke. Cancer. All right. Can sir have a drink, ma'am? Something about buying you a drink. Y'all like, damn, what's with the creative? It's moonshine. Like, what in the world? I'm silly. It's moonshine. Something about the Mardi Gras. They went to New Orleans, baby. This is the New Orleans food. You went to the wrong side. See? Now you got stuck over there. You got something over there. You need to go back and get it. Uh-oh. Somebody is going, or they did, or something about Tiana and the frog and all that shit went so the other way. The shit got real in the trenches. Anyway, can sir have a drink, ma'am? So can sir have a drink, ma'am? I don't know. I just said that. I put that and buying you a drink. All right. Hold on. Let's decode. Something about Deuteronomy book. Warning against idolatry. Oh, someone idolizes somebody. Something about a dang like Hey Arnold situation where Helga may have She had like Hey Arnold in the closet. Remember I said something about the closet in Capricorn reading? Something about the closet. Ooh, someone, you need a drink, I swear. Something about they drinking a lot. For one, like put the damn drink down. For two, somebody you need to put the drink down. But you worrying about somebody else's problems. But you drink like a fish every goddamn day. You can't be calling the kettle black now. And you black as hell. I don't care about that goddamn status. I don't care about the motherfucking rights you think you got either. I don't care about none of that shit in here. Okay, your ass wrong. Like, what's the point of having the practical attributes of the knowledge of that spiritual perspective when all you're going to do is just abuse what it is entirely? Literally, the consciousness of things is what turned spirituality into religion. So I don't even understand. It depends on who thought, the thought of the person and their actions behind the intent to turn it into either faith or religion. Because just because you make a decision based off of a feeling of your faith doesn't mean you religionized it. It just, man, this shit get deep. This shit crazy. And what's the other one? Whoa. Yep. Something about Cornelius. This number could be significant. I don't know. Yeah, I be playing. I be player. I'm trying to get to the right. Okay. Okay. Something about a bondman and a bondwoman. A free woman won by a bond maid. Liberty threatened by legalism. Someone's someone's liberty and right to happiness and pursuit thereof got threatened by the legal system. Yeah, they looking at. That's why I was probably picking up like in here that shit don't matter. I don't care what you said. You could feel that way. Concluding message. Also, something about a concluding message. Something about the resurrection and a concluding message. It is sworn in dishonor. It is raised in glory. It is sworn in weakness. It is raised in power. It is sown a natural body. It is raised. It is sown a natural body. It is raised a spiritual body. There is a natural body and there is a spiritual body. Ooh. This is in First Corinthians chapter 15, verses 43. I would read it all the way to 45 because it says 45. And so it is written, the first man, Adam, was made a living soul, and a living soul, the last Adam, was made a quickening spirit. Howbeit, 46, that was not first, which is spiritual, but that which is natural, and afterward that which is spiritual. Something about after effect, affect, and effects. The difference, maybe someone don't know the difference between affect and effect. I remember I used to always get those confused in school. Something about chapter 14, verse 33 of First Corinthians. For God is not the author of confusion, but of peace. And as in all churches of saints, let your women keep silence in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also said the law. This is why someone's pursuit of happiness, uh, they use that. They used it trying to say yeah, we gonna stay where we at. Cause I'm sorry, who the fuck are y'all talking to? Talking about shut up. You're not talking to me. be talking to somebody else because you're not talking to me. That's just no cap right there. This is probably why I don't want to be with nobody. Like, I promise you, like, I'd rather just be by myself. Like, leave me alone. Men have been trying to conquer over me for the longest. When I'm by myself, not doing shit, literally being a good girl, still not good enough. So what the fuck do you want? Y'all, my own father said I'm not listening to no fucking woman. He yelled at me in my face when I was just trying to say hello. I was at Burger King and he was at Wendy's and I went to, hey, this my dad. Hey, how you doing? Like, but before I started doing all this shit, my dad was always an asshole. I love him, but you are an asshole. You never actually cared too much about our future's feelings. Like, one day, y'all, because my little ass was fast growing up, no cap. He took us to a damn police station for hours when he was supposed to have been hanging out with us, showing us a good time. Didn't even take us to get nothing to eat. He just, after the police station, took us right back the fuck home. He was too focused on trying to do my mother how he's trying to say she did him or something. And I noticed in my life, I don't know who need to hear it, like I've been trying to co-parent with someone who's abusive. Like, the courts did what they did for whatever the fuck reason. I ain't getting into that. But the children are with him, and I have other children with me. Those, they have a different dad who was with that dad. That's the children who's not with me. And long story short, I'm co-parenting, but you still expecting to have sex and put your hands on me. That does not make any sense. But they will use shit like this in the courts when we file documents and paperwork. We put our hands on this. And we wonder why women is such a raging high um, altitude in disrespect, especially to, y'all can get mad at me in here, I don't give a fuck. You can leave too, the melanated woman, period. Because y'all can get, I'm sorry, you can get mad. Especially being a melanated woman and the very intellectual, inquisitive things I've done, you're going to give me my respect whether you like that shit or not. Because here you are trying to take it and do what you want with it. And look where we are now. But now, these same people collective, based off of me being your mirror today, need your help. But it's like, but are you still, it look like you still, now you need help, but you could need the help and still try to shit on them after. It's kind of like what God told you to do about leaving Sodom and Gomorrah. See, they don't understand what God really was trying to say, and they've created that atmosphere. So now they're trying to keep you in Sodom and Gomorrah. It is time to walk away. I don't care if you're a man or a woman. It's time to walk away. Do not stumble or look back, or you will regret it. It may hurt what you're walking in because it's unknown, and you're afraid because of things that other people may know and how that's going to turn out. But you got so far in this journey of yours. Damn, Cancer, this shit is serious. You do need a drink. Something about when you saw the moon. Whenever that was, it was just like, wow. So definitely someone's in their feelings. My Cancer place has Virgo in it, and that energy literally is about helping people. A lot of people could be like CNA, LPN, RN, something about hospital, um, something about general hospital. Then maybe something about a soap opera or some soap. Maybe someone's a soap maker. You help people with therapeutical sessions. Something about this is very significant, but they looked at you as a slave girl. They looked at you, especially if you're a woman. I'm not about to argue with. I'm a woman first. Y'all always talking about the well, I'm a woman first. What the fuck do you expect me to do? But then if I'm acting like a dude, then that's not good enough. I'm a woman first. I always include y'all. You just pick and choose, or you want to run your mouth when you just hear one thing that don't go your way. But if you knew me as a person, I respect men too goddamn much. To be real, I do too much. Like, you would have to be around me. You don't. People don't get it. I ain't trying to fucking go into there. But they did. They tried to Cancer. You could be very emotional about this. Something about you went out. You said fuck it. Let them think that. A lot of you don't care. Some of you, this is very abusive, you know. Most High protect the ones who need it, because we trusted some people to do right when it came to kids, when it came to being fair. Like, somebody you was trying to work hard, find employment while still battling other things, because people have put you in an unfair position where you could basically, you was trying to save your situation. Like, a woman's children, a man's children is their pride and joy. So once you get in between that, it is a problem. But if you can't acknowledge the parts that you need to fix and start arguing, then there's going to forever be a problem, because you're going to blame every problem on them. But it still don't defeat the fact you still have a right to state claim, especially if you can find that claim to be stated. I'm just saying. Okay. That reading is up here too. Like, literally, it's is time, right now, shine later. This came out twice. Cancer, Capricorn got this one, and it came out upright. So for you to get this one first, you might be something about that. Lions, tigers, bears, snakes, more. Protect your neck of vampires. A lot of y'all, these are monsters. They are using your childhood trauma. They're trying to say that they're the most high God and you will listen and obey, and I'm your father, I'm your mother. Like, but you're not the father. You're not the mother. You're not. You're just a placeholder for the vessel of the duties in which the Most High God told us to be ordained and under, according to the works. But if you are wrong, or something needs to be fixed, then technically if you don't handle it, how can you look anyone in the face, say out your mouth with confidence? Something about their toxicity is very nostalgic. That you are the Most High God. You're an imposter. The Most High says, man, listen, there's little G in the Bible and there's a big one. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, we are vessels of the Most High, as far as the children of, or the ones who have the ordainedship, whether you are pastor with a certificate or not, because a certificate of birth, live birth, or your baptism is just as equivalent no legal advice as differentiation of pieces to living the life that the Most High instructed when it came to peace and tranquility of man and the duties thereof. Someone takes that and acts as if they have the right to do it when you're showing them they're doing it wrong. I don't know who you are, but you're showing them No, you're doing it wrong. You shell as hell. Like, something about shell is hell. Oh, shit. Something about, yeah, pop off. We've seen it. Something about bombshell, hermit. Something about an empire. Something about a moment. Something about an internship. Some of y'all should try that. Y'all be sleeping on the internship. Like, if you can't get no job, maybe you had some kind of credibility with like school. You can get an internship. A lot of you are going to find out volunteering is a door opener to an internship, and then you get employment. Okay, so, ooh, how about this? Okay, I took a Cancer friend home. She pissed me off, but I took her home today. Um, and the road I had to turn on was Solomon. Something about Solomon 5:11. Something about Sharon of the Rose. Something about the second chapter in the Songs of Solomon. It says something about lilies, valleys, something about temptations, fighting them. I think somebody wants somebody to do a song, or he did a song, or something about singing. Like, it's many things, like confessing, saying something. Mm-hmm. What's that? Cancer. Cancer. I'm just looking. Okay. I'm gonna timestamp this too for y'all. Something about Aries, Cancer. Whoa. If not, Aquarius. Have you seen 11:11? Over the river through the woods, your grandma house got real. I'm not that thirsty. I don't need you. I want you. Somebody might have said that they need you. They just want you. They don't really. You got to check the energy, because if it ain't right, it ain't right. Okay. Someone's using the book of Leviticus to cause financial burdens, hardships. Something about a soft pull, hard pull on your credit. Uh, These are the statutes and judgments and laws which the Lord made between him and the children of Israel in Mount Sinai by the hand of Moses. Something about Baltimore Hospital, Sinai. A friend of mine, we got the same name. She got put into the hospital, Mount Sinai. She's been going through a lot with her children. I find it like organized crime based, if you ask me. Chapter 27, verse 16. And if a man shall sanctify unto the Lord some part of a field of his possession, then thy estimation shall be according to the seed thereof. And Homer, something about don't. And barley seed, something about Bart, something about bar and Lee. I think that's like metaphoric for someone who took the bar, or you are associated in some kind of way, and you like Jet Lee, something about Lee, shall be valued at 50 shekels of silver. So $2,500. Something like that. Some of y'all could be getting that. Something about an internship that pays amazing. Like, getting some kind of help, or something about you coming out your shell. To realize this, I be thinking somebody be like coming around my house. I wouldn't be surprised. I remember my dad, he used to listen to my mom's, he would like put his ear on the door to listen. There was a dog we had, he killed the dog. Like, y'all, Cancer, you need a drink. You're like, shit, you don't need a drink? You sure? Like, my G, I don't know. From the way this shit got, I need the angel. Something about, it says morning dew. Let's say rising dew. Something about your rising sign and all other signs that are of that sign. Clarity, a fresh start, positive outlook. A lot of y'all, this is so intense. You have to start over somewhere else. Like you can't stay where you are. You can't be where you are. Aries energy is something about your personality, how you come off. People can just tell that you are not, something about if you change what state you're in. But sometimes, you know, some people, they have a very outspoken personality just like you, and they might be a little extreme, but something about finding like-minded people. I believe that is the next step for y'all. Sophia, divine plan, wisdom, intelligence within, and destiny. So something about the Matrix. Somebody could be feeling like the Wizard of Oz is too goddamn much. Like it's too, it resonates too much. Like whoa, like so much you would have think they literally mapped your whole life and said they just said that that's their name. Something about court cases that have something to do with entertainment. They they have some where people said, "Nah, you was trying to make me look like so and that's not me." But they had enough evidence to prove, nah, that was what it was. Somebody, you need to go look into shit like that. No legal advice, but you do. Moved by the goddess here for this so-called gather. You're all gathered here because obviously the wastelands, sustainability, the fertile void. These are in reverse. Something about someone is not minding their business. Spiritual messages, ancestral downloads from what has came out. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Get a personal reading. Do not jump to conclusions. I am not responsible. Like the disclaimer and disclosure say at the bottom, please book personal. Because a lot of y'all, if you just talk, you can't be cheating, getting readings and stuff from up here and then trying to take. And then you run and think you know what you're talking about. And now it looked like what the color purple is gonna rain on your head or something about how a wedding. We're all gathered here today. Someone could be gathered here for something else. Something about the wasteland. That's in reverse. Something about time wasted. Not necessarily that someone is apocalyptic. More like they wasted time with someone who tried. Like you change, but you do bare minimum or something like that. Or someone does it and not you. The fertile void, inner winter, rest, patience, potency, and secret beginnings. This is happening regardless if someone wants likes it or not. Somebody Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 14. Okay, so the numbers in the 11th month that you've noticed, pay attention to them in February. My house number has 214 on it. Something about number 2 or the number 11. Oh, this is good karma. I was like, All right, so someone, You could be a high priest or priestess or something about who you come from that has the same kind of gifts or something like that. Some of y'all get downloads when you do clarificational affirmations in the morning, they call it. Some of y'all rising, some of y'all, I like to say, Phoenix rising. My name is Tamara. It means Phoenix Dractilifera. That's a date. Something about the Magi, the Medjul, something about metal, honor, valor. Y'all could have had a lot of like trophies, rewards, certifications. We talking like from when you was growing up, like all of them. Very bright child, very bright child. And you noticed that you were a very bright child, so this is why you were attacked. Your love life too. They didn't want anyone to love you because this is what breaks the spell. Something about kissing the princess, kissing the prince breaks the spell. Like if one wants to believe this while the other believes that, look, it's not about, well, I don't know why. Let me tell it. I don't know why people are getting confused with women such as myself that would explain that men, you can be in your feminine energy too, but we're not going to ignore the ordainments of how it's supposed to go. Um, some of you want that, you deserve the soft life, men. No, no shade. What I'm getting at is some of you want it so much that you're willing to take it from her, and she is now put in a masculine spot. Like it's one thing if y'all talked about it and she was comfortable with that, if that's what it is. Something about you like some men or the ones of the masculine energy, and it can be a woman and a man in his femininity, and it is what it is about energy. The point I'm getting at is, sorry y'all, I'm scratching my head. The point I'm getting at is someone thought they would be happy in this position that they took from you. They're miserable. This is why you gotta be careful what you ask for. It ain't even got nothing to do with, oh, so I can't have this kind. I didn't say that shit, nigga. Listen, that's right. You don't. I don't know who the fuck need to hear it, but I said it. You don't. So for those who are, hey, how you doing? Um, this is why 6 and 7 came out together. Something about the 1967 readings, Pisces, putting the pieces together because the 3 and all this stuff about Taurus, Capricorn, Aries with the horns in the back. The only zodiac signs with horns. Something about celebration, like instruments. Someone could be having a party, you're invited, or something about you 3 and the divine stepping in. Um, Someone could be divine and you're actually watching over people, but in a way where it still gives the most high the final say. Like we're given power, but we are not given the end result of how it goes. That is for the most high. So you can try to get close all you want just to figure out that that was not what you're supposed to do. You can't be so intelligent and affirmed in the Most High God that you don't take at least a consideration of some facts, opinions, um, considerations. So we got 1976, which is the Magic Man, 717 predictions. I did all of them. Um, and then we got 79 because Virgo energy 6 flip 9. Um, check that one. Someone tried to get someone replaced. Someone is not letting something go. Something about when they first met you. Something about your lips said hello and I said hi. They knew right then you were the one. But they was caught up in physical attraction. Someone is not supposed to be attracted to you at all. Like, that's creepy when you find this shit out. Weird. Don't underestimate. Something about using graveyard dirt on a star. 15 Arcana card is the devil. Star 17. It was in reverse. Somebody could, like I told Capricorn, Cancer. I think someone's using graveyard dirt. The Magician. In reverse. Something about what I told Taurus. Straight up and down when we had. Hold on. I'll find it for you. Excuse me. Hold on. So this is Capricorn. Yep. We on Cancer. We didn't even pluck this one yet. This was for Capricorn. Yeah, this is what I told this is what I told. We're doing you, Cancer. This is Capricorn. Yeah, this is what I told Taurus. Something about go to Daniel chapter 2, verse 2 and chapter 2, verse 10. The king, and we had the king of Chalice in reverse, commanded to call the magicians and the astrologers and the sorcerers and the Chaldeans for the show to show the king his dreams. So they came and stood before the king. Chapter 2, verse 10. The Chaldeans answered before the king. Something about the deans of a school. Something about a child and the dean of a school. So the Chaldeans answered before the king and said, there is not a man upon the earth that can show the king's matter. Therefore there is no king, lord, nor ruler that says such things at any magician or astrologer or Chaldean. Something about the magician, Book of Daniel, something about a dreamer, something about a dream girl, a dream come true, or something about a dream girl, dream come true, a dream guy. We got the Six of Pentacles. So someone, you are getting some kind of reward. It's just, it seemed like something was karmically done to show that this has happened before and that it will actually open up a whole ripple effect of those before you, because if this happened before and then people try to act like it didn't happen, then that's like felony on felony right there. Like, people can talk all that they want, but if this happens so much, ooh, something about a tower moment. 16 defined magicianly with the Six of Pentacles. Someone did some kind of manifesting. They shouldn't have did that shit because someone had a dream about who it actually the fuck was, or they became aware and your ass won't in it. I don't know, like, who need to hear it, cross watcher. If just so happen to be watching this. So everybody that was on the good things with the Cancer, this is for Cancer, take a break. Everybody on the bad, I'm talking to you. I don't care if you don't have to be a Cancer moon or the emotions of a Cancer. You don't. It's really about cleaning up your house. We have a lot of houses, so we should keep them clean. Not just the house that we live in, or the apartment, or the condo, or whatever. Your body is a vessel of a house, or they would say some kind of thing, entity where you must keep it clean. Like it's all kinds of ways to think about it. So while everyone, you could be only focused on one thing, but something else that's not clean either. Or because you never actually opened this door before, with La Puerta Negra, the black door coming out with Capricorn and their reading, something about their Cinco de Mayo prediction. A lot of you need to go to your Cinco de Mayo prediction with this out, uh, with the Seven of Pentacles upright. Yeah. It's metaphorically for God meant all things, not just one thing, like using someone's body as oh, this is why you're not fit, or because you don't look like this, society and what they say you're supposed to look like, or literally, records, anything where you can be discriminated, due to, the ways of the world. Like they literally created disease and all, and then turn around and made a law saying that you can't get mad at them for it. A lot of people say you needed to file this and that so you can avoid that. You was not going to avoid that. I can tell you right now, through facts and affirmations and the word of God itself, you was not going to avoid that, because it's something that everyone feels, even me, to do right. And if you don't know by now, I guess you're not supposed to know yet. I shouldn't have to say it. I really shouldn't. I told y'all a lot of things I'm not about to just say up here anymore. You just gonna have to. What is it? Like, I guess you ain't supposed to know if you don't know what it is. I'm sorry. If I don't want to leave it to you to think what that is. Because I'm tired of people trying to use my shit as a, see, look. Like, I don't fucking get the confirmation that that's what you do. That's corny. Thought you said you didn't need me. Thought you said you weren't gonna listen to me. Someone's a jackass. Hey, fuck it. They know everything. So we got the Queen of Chalice. We done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Now I told y'all. First of all, you got 1, 2 Pentacles out, and 3, 4 major arcanas. So that's just period for this reading. Like, and then the crazy part, look at them. They're 6 and 7 and 7 and 6. Something about what Cancer we're doing yours. Capricorn got 6 of Chalice. I believe it was in reverse. 7 of Chalice was in reverse. And you got 6 and 7s too. But they're pentacles. They're the same suit. And they're upright. They're kind of like the whole data analytical reason of why I'm bringing up Cancer and Capricorn. The ops. You're all the opposites of each other. Something about whoa. Whoa. I'm gonna find a way to say this shit. They're using the 14th Amendment to say that you are incapable of representing yourself, or they're using things like chattel court attributes. Something about the 14th Amendment. I wish that I'm gonna just buy the cards over again, y'all. I am not about to disturb that man that put his hands on me. I'm just gonna buy new cards over again. Now, something about Seneca. So something about Seneca, something about cigarettes, the smoke. Okay. Somebody needs to go to, hold on. Someone needs to go to, I already know what it is. I just need to read it to you properly. This is it. You'll thank me later. But for you ones that's gonna try to be the fuck funny with this, I rebuke you. And may bad things happen with your little badass magic. Because I'm sorry. I'm tired of you using people like myself, whether man or woman, whatever race, ethnicity, nationality. We sick of the bullshit. Just like there's rights and stuff in this thing, there's right. But spirituality is stronger than y'all practical bullshit. This is why y'all get y'all ass kicked. That's why y'all don't want us doing shit like this. Because you can't fuck with the person. Because spirituality is stronger than your practical bullshit. I'm not taking it back. Make me. I'm telling you, this shit crazy. The 717 edition, 1954. The first Newport Jazz Festival was held at the Newport Casino in Newport, Rhode Island. Something about a full moon and Leo lunar eclipse. Panda Express, Tokyo Express, Gorditas Express. Something about a thick pancake, little fat one, pupusas empanadas, and something about safety of home, emotional flatulence, and then something about just letting the emotions out, and subjective perception. Someone, now that was for Virgo, Gemini, and Sagittarius, the 369 crew. Something about the cleaning crew. Somebody was called to clean up a mess. Someone used someone to clean up something. Something about clean up what they messed up to start over again, but that was totally in a different way. Like someone did this shit on some slave ride. We gonna ride on the niggas. Something about funeral service. Put that nigga in the box. For real, for real. Y'all think this is, nah, they did. I don't know who this is for, but a lot of you, it's metaphoric for you could have applied for a job. They're aware of you in the community. They said no because they don't like your ass. So, and something about their car cases. No legal advice. I have my real estate law certification. We are told that we're used as property. Something about carbon, and Creole bon means good. Carbon, carbonated neuromelanin attributable individuals. Yo, I swear to God, somebody's using y'all like a goddamn chess piece. I mean, duh, but this shit is too goddamn, like, you gonna need some, y'all gonna have to get some kind of lawyer. You're gonna have to get something about the excellency. So the governor, like, do y'all know they call y'all governors excellency. Now remember, maleficent, someone is that intelligent that you could be maleficent at it, but you're really good, and they're trying to say you're ruining shit. What? Something about a Seneca herb or a herb that's of the Seneca tribe. Now that word was put together, it was broken apart. It was actually with a whole, it's like a tribe that starts with the name TCHE and then some other way of spelling. But Seneca was in there. Seneca is actually has been separated. Something about they keep sacrificing and separating something. They keep doing it and fucking doing it. God, you said you wouldn't let them do it. Where you at? Come on, we need you to get in here because they keep doing it. Whew. Something about chapter 34 in Isaiah. Something about Issa, and then finish the next line. Something about I saw a post where it said Jesus killed a fig tree. Fig tree is in here. Something about the sweetest fig. Have y'all ever read that story? Something about thorns. And thorns shall come up in her palaces, nettles, brambles in the fortress thereof, and it shall be an inhabitation of dragons and a court for owls. Some of y'all, this is like some Game of Thrones shit. Like you on the dragon, but your children could be attributed as owls. Like, they want to know who, what, when, where, why. Like they want to know where you come from, who the children's father is, mother is, grandfather, like grandma. A lot of people is asking questions about you to outside sources, or they're trying to check all other sources except you. See, this is where they're going to fuck up at. Because the witchcraft they're trying to say, because somebody trying to accuse you of witchcraft. Because with the high priest or priestess in reverse, they're trying to say you don't have a right to be doing the things you're doing because you are a slave or you are a person beneath them in the ordinance of the Most High. Something about nobody loves you, nobody gave a fuck. Your love life sucked all the time. You're gonna figure out why, because they're over here doing shit and trying to say you. Because the moment that you find love, the moment that you find peace, opportunity, and space to do that thing in, the spell's broke. This is why. Something about a manifested tower moment. 16, manifested tower moment, where someone decided to take a risk, but now they look at your risk. If you've been seeing 111, they look at your risk as now it's wrongful magic. Like what? Like not only are they trying to, you was probably saying who you are, documents and paperwork and stuff, and now they're trying to say you ain't got no right to do anything. Like literally what I read in the Bible about a woman being silent and commanded to obey. What the fuck? Are y'all retarded? What woman on earth, even a woman who will respect the man and still see what he's saying in a respectful manner, is going to do that shit? I'll wait. What woman the fuck you know? I don't care if she do respect men. What woman you know is going to just keep her mouth shut in 2023 and beyond? What woman do you know? What man do you know? Because a lot of you men could feel like women done shut you down. Like, what? Now, don't be silly and take this as, yeah, because the man is the head of household. Or some shit like, yeah, because the black woman is God. Like, I don't want to hear none of that shit in here. I'm talking about literal kitty. Y'all need to go back to fucking kindergarten. Someone needs to go back to fucking kindergarten. We talking about little shit. Just respect the people. Like, if I'm sitting at the desk and there's a little seat right by me, and I'm a little kid eating cheeses, I'm having a good time. You want to come sit with me? You would say something like, hey, can I sit with you? I want to play with you too. Or I have cheeses too. We can eat together. Like, it's like little shit. They need to go back and learn the basics of respect, son. This is why New Yorkers say son. It's not about Japanese, son. Respect. That's what that means, son. Like, oh my God, what the fuck? I'm laughing because what? So you're that simple-minded that you didn't see this? You didn't even need to be that deep. Somebody, you just went too over there. Now you want somebody to come get you. after telling someone their cup is empty and they ain't shit? Okay. Somebody walk on by. They said it. Fuck it. You didn't see it. I didn't see it. Oh, now they're. Oh, you're supposed to save us, huh? Um, you got to save yourself first before you can even try to help someone else. Because a lot of people went into the legal ways. Literally, you could have been. No one would have known you was in some kind of ritual thing because of someone else and their mouth and actions. It's one thing to say you're supposed to obey your husband if that's your argument, because I hear a lot of you men in the back and you think I'm fucking stupid. It's one thing to say that, but it's another thing to abuse your authority when it comes to. So she's just not supposed to say shit. She can't say, "Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom." It's that bad. Like they on some shit. A lot of y'all on some shit. Like you gotta go with her to the bathroom to see what she doing. If you're scared to be in a relationship with another person who is equally as yoked to you, as the word of God says, regardless if a woman, if you believe that, is supposed to keep her mouth shut, then your ass don't need to be having sex, fucking with her. You don't need to be doing anything with anybody. Because you're going to find yourself in domestic violence situations. You're going to find yourself in situations where you could possibly have hurt someone, killed them. I hope not. I hope it never happens, but how many times do we hear shit like that go overboard? But that's okay. But then let something happen. Like someone would rather have sons than daughters. And even if they did have a son, the moment that they're not with the shit, like how I'm explaining, you disown them. All right, fool. Hey, people get left. Sometimes you be surprised who it is. At the end of the day, uh-uh. Ooh, something about you thirsty. Cancer. Cancer, have a drink. Something about buying you a drink. We got verse 35, chapter 35, verse 7 of Isaiah. Something about Issa and finish whatever you would say. And the parched ground shall become a pool, and the thirsty land springs of water, and the habitation of dragons, where each lay shall be grass with reeds and rushes. Something about sleep, my only dear, in the dark. Something about Charlotte's Web, that song when Wilbur, he was having a hard time to sleep. Something about that song. Something about sometimes when somebody loves you, miracles start to appear. Over and under the mysterious wonder of Charlotte's Web. Something about y'all get scared when I start singing, don't you? We'll get the fuck out. That's one of them scared ones. Something about Scary Jerry. You ain't ready to spring in action when you need to bye. So we got the Chariot. Something about your chariot awaits. Someone could be going to jail. Take out resonates. We got the Pinnacle. Something about 7117. That one Pinnacle. Something about they trying to act neutral. They're not. They're trying to act like they're neutral. Something about they can't be neutral in this because they tried to say that you would overreact, that you would act out of character, that you would give a fuck about if this happened. Like something about Cadillac Records, marriage, or something like where someone keeps stealing from you. Something about your cup has nothing in it. Something about what Priestess Abdul Nola said with the cup and the, pouring the water in it. You got to pour into yourself now. You have nothing in your cup because someone literally took it because of some old fashioned ass fucking shit in the Bible that nobody even fucking lives by in this day and age. They trying to bring it back so they can have that old thing back, but they still want to slap women around and tell them to shut the fuck up. Psalms 81 with that new moon is in the KJ version. You did do new moon magic, whoever the fuck you are, when it was in Scorpio on 11/13. I was born 11/13 p.m. I have heavy Scorpio placements, 5 of them. I'm a Sagittarius. You're not gonna tell me that you didn't. You're gonna get the fuck out of here. You might as well run because I'm not gonna play with you. I'm gonna walk you down. Oh, you who what we did what? Okay. I hope you can charge that to the game with your shit over there. Cause for example, if you have the right to defend yourself practicality wise, you have the right to defend yourself spirituality wise. And if you conjured up demons and spells and ritualistic attributes upon innocent people who did nothing to your ass, but you was actually supposed to be protecting them because of the rights and abuse of power that you hold, then you are in shit. And there's nothing that you can do. You can argue with me. You can say, look what the fuck she's wearing. Who the fuck does she think she is? That nigga you listening to. The fuck? Like I'm squeaky clean. Like my life is just gonna be because I'm like, I go through shit too. But one thing we not gonna do is act like we not gangster when we said what we said and felt how we felt sometimes. Even with our bullshit when we know we need to fix it. Someone, you keep acting like someone owes you something. Don't nobody owe you shit. You owe it to yourself. How dare you drag somebody else in a life they didn't even fucking know you then? Somebody, they doing past life shit trying to connect you with them so when you are married to them or in some kind of partnership contract with them, it binds you to that fucking shit they hiding. They're not telling you this. Some of you, it's so small, it's not that deep. For example, someone could have did a project. They could have told you, "Hey, I'm good at, I don't know, putting plays together. I'm a create the lines and the songs and the stuff, but I need you to help me get people involved." But then they totally tell you that you're excited. Then they go get someone else to do it, and you're noticing that they're finishing all this shit without you, but doing it with everyone else. Now they need you. They did everything with everyone else except you. Something about they scared to death to come and ask you some help. They scared. I mean, you should be because they probably gonna. I mean, that would mean that you're responsible for a lot of the bullshit that they think that they're responsible for. But something about you're never gonna let them face that alone. They've totally fucked up a great thing. I don't know who you are, but it's kind of like the pillar of salt realization. I don't know if it's safe to just turn back after all that. Maybe you will, and when you do, you're just gonna realize like they just moved on. And something about when I went back to go check on cancer friend acting retarded, like there's always some shit with you and the child. I'm sick of it. I can't hang out with you, ma'am. If you can't understand what the fuck I'm saying and your attitude, like you goofy ass bitch. Some of y'all don't even understand. Like I would really put my hands on you, but I'm not. Cause I got a lot of shit I want to do in life, and you just gonna keep me from it. You were just conjured up around me. Like literally, y'all found out that she basically watches me and talks about me with other people who do the same shit. But you want me to pick you up, take you here, do all this hee hee ha ha, oh what we eating and all this bullshit. But the moment you said some shit to a child that didn't sit right with me, that's when I really didn't even want your ass around, low key. I knew right then, like, first of all, this ain't even my daughter. But I froze and looked at her like I was on some shit, like thinking of shit in my head I can do to her in 1,000 ways. That and I won't. Nah, you ain't gonna die, but I sure was gonna make you feel that. Like I was in my shit. I was like, Lord help me. Then I ended up getting like phone call of help. So I used that as okay, she can get the hell out. Great. Some of y'all feel like just I've learned no. Go ahead and say that shit right then. But see, I know her attitude. We would have had like combativeness at the moment. Because, first of all, you do not talk to anybody, child, that way. Hell, like they couldn't, get where they had to be. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. They couldn't get where they had to be. I was just sticking around, so But then I said, "Fuck it, we might as well go back to my crib. I ain't about to deal with this." I wasn't mad about anything, but more like it was late, and I didn't want us to be out that late of them trying to get what they needed. And so I was like, "Fuck it, we're just gonna go back to my house." She gets in her feelings. Like, first of all, I'm wear and tearing on my fucking car. I put gas in my fucking car. I'm doing all this shit on my shit. I didn't ask you for anything. So for you to even open your mouth and have attitude, like that just pissed me off. Like y'all, I learned, mm-mm, never could be friends. Like after that, especially dealing with a child and a smart mouth ass adult, when the child didn't do shit to you, that no exit time for me. Like you will never speak to me again, bitch. You might well keep talking shit, keep it walking. Do not call, do not text. You got it. Tell them what the fuck I don't give a fuck. Cause the crazy part is I was gonna leave her ass there, y'all. Like nah, fuck you. Um, I asked the guy like, yo, you and your child, I can get y'all where y'all need to be safely. He was like, nah, cool. You can't say I didn't try to. It was just her. Like, nah, you not gonna keep talking shit. You already do enough shit. Stop talking to fucking kids like you got them retarded. Adults, you get on my nerve. If I can tell a child I apologize for talking to them because I felt like I was out of line, I'm pretty sure you can come up to the same kind of attribute. We're not perfect. But damn it, children deserve to hear the apologies, especially when you ain't talked to them right, your tone is off, all that. That's what didn't sit right with me. So I hope you the fuck watch this. Stay the fuck away from me, you goddamn loony. Baby glad her mama didn't hear it because she would have duffed your ass. You baby glad it was me who said something. That's the crazy part. I won't pop off. Yeah, that's because I got a lot of shit to do. And really, when you a child of the Most High and you did the best you can do in certain situations, I even went to go make sure they was cool. I text like, look, I just came by because it didn't even sit right with me. Like I got in my feelings. You can call it petty. I'm being totally real with y'all though. And I just learned, you know what? Had I not had your ass, I take the total blame for the situation. Fuck it. Had I not had your silly ass around me from you showing me times that you was not really a good friend, smart ass mouth, unfucking grateful, still showing the same signs, but you swear I'm not shit. I'll take the blame. Now get the fuck on and keep it high. Tell them that. Crazy part is, bitch, it will never about you. Ever. Smart mouth to a child, but then gonna bring up some shit with a child. Shut up. You act like a fucking child. At least when I'm wrong, I don't mind saying this shit, but I'm not about to deal. Listen, you gotta understand. You don't drive with a motherfucker y'all possibly got beef. Like I gotta drive home. You know, no. Cause the moment you buck, I'm pulling over. Not to fight, but you gonna get the hell out tonight. Like, no, I'm not about to do this with people. So I said I can't believe I allowed someone put me to that low in a situation. I'm just glad they're okay. Really, the child. Because at the end of the day, I was only focused on the child, but the biological parent there, she's not biological parent, so I ain't give a fuck about her with all that smart shit. Because it's like every situation I had with this same person, it was always concerning a child. I noticed that. I had to get away from that, but I'm not about to act like I wasn't needing some kind of lecturing my damn self. It's just more of a I can't fuck with you. You keep doing shit. It always is some kind of thing involvement with a kid. I say, you know what? I can't do this again with you because obviously it's not gonna look good for me. It sucks. It stinks. Can't say I didn't like do my due diligence, check and make sure things was cool. But I'm not about to deal with your stupid ass. The dude was literally trying to help her find the place, and she over here getting a fucking attitude with him. I'm sorry, but y'all dudes gonna learn too. Fuck that bitch. It's about your child. You are gonna learn. I hate to say it, but you gonna learn too. Like you need to just say fuck it. That's life. You took a loss. If you want to be with her, she don't want to be with you. Boss the fuck up. You never know how shit could happen, but you always in your fuck feelings. You use things for ammo. It's not about you and her or him and you no more. Like especially when we're talking about situations where you can't even shut the fuck up for the sake of your children. You're getting what you need, but at the same sense, like I'm not saying to totally be disrespected, whether man or woman, when it comes to getting what you need resourcefully as the recipient for the children, the child, but there is a place and time where you gotta shut up. I even know that. And I don't like shutting up. Like what? I just know when it presents itself. I'm not about to just shut up because you got power and you told me to and shit like that. If anything, sometimes shit happens, but that doesn't fucking mean that things won't rule in someone else's favor. Like some of y'all, you're learning like not never again, never again. Never ever will you ever, and finish the next line. Have faith in your dreams, waxing candle. Something about a waxing crescent moon. Somebody in their period got off on. Yeah. Somebody's happy because they probably thought it was pregnant. The energy is gaining momentum. Something about waxing moon. What's with the waxes? Okay, somebody you could be getting pampered. Something about pampers for your children. We're talking about kids. Something about resources for your kids, for your situation. If you need those resources, I don't mind telling you something, but you gotta ask. I be knowing a lot. There's nobody. Hey, fuck it. A lot of people think I'm not doing shit because you see the car I got or where I am. Like, nigga, I ain't about to tell you what's in my wallet. I'm not about to tell you what's in my. Are you retarded? You need to see that because ain't shit I'm gonna give you. A lot of people feel like you just talk and you don't do anything with the Aries energy out. Something about Aries is Emperor energy. That's the one who acts on the act of the Emperor energy. That is the Emperor card. Aries. A personal issue reaches resolutions in reverse. Something about this is y'all just gonna bump heads. Like real talk. You might as well just keep it hot. Like everything will unravel itself I believe the Most High is saying many ways than none that this will be handled with delicacy. You handling it, don't. Like, get the help, the advocacy, and whatever. Learn from your mistakes. Go to the counseling, get the whatever that you're applying for, inquiring of, inquisitively thinking about doing, but maybe things you trying to do something a little different, considering what you know, what you found out, experience. A lot of y'all, you just need to something about step, get out the way, step aside. But somebody, you need to understand something. Don't let somebody use this as a way of telling you you need to stand to the side, like shut your mouth. That's not love. That's trying to control. Something about a barrel in the this effect. Something about somebody called someone a burning barrel. Something about a wheel in the middle of a wind. Something about the creator of all things. Someone literally consciously feels like that is them because they're your, and finish the next line. This could be someone who is masculinity is over your life in some kind of way. It's like deja vu for a lot of you. And then some of you, this might be your father, or your mother, whichever one is masculine a lot of times, whether active or inactive, according to what you remember and recall. Emotions are running high, super moon. What did y'all do all August? We got Cancer and Leo because of the super moons, the three moons that was in August, the Leo month, Virgo month as well. Something about a Cancer, Virgo, Leo moon. Or this was done on those, something was done on the moon times according to the person's information and algorithm and what they know it to mean. But this is personal. Something about you don't know their information. Something about you don't know baby D. Something about the little sister that's bigger than the big sister. It could be the other way around. Adjustments are required third quarter moon. That's in reverse would hold your vision in reverse. Something about you don't need to fix shit, or something about you feel emotionally that you need to fix something. No, you need to have faith in what you felt and all. Now, obviously, if you come this far and you know you ain't like wrong, and obviously not to the collective, like, nah, you need to fix it. The energy is gaining momentum though. Like, no, you don't need to change anything. Hold your vision is in reverse. Something about a fixed moon. I would say tunnel vision for a lot of you. Maybe y'all watch something about tunnel vision channel. Whoa. Your partner is spying on me. She argues about you to me. He brings you up when I make him mad at me. I know my partner wants you. Someone, this is a past thing. Something about Aries, Capricorn, Taurus, Lilith signs, or moon signs. And this is for Cancer. Cancer, your energy is out here because a personal issue reaches resolution. Something about you don't really care to find a resolution. You found peace in whatever that they're this shit here, boy. Woo. Somebody you had to because they just do too much. Something about Mars trine Lilith. Something about that. This is in reverse, so take it how it resonates. Sovereignty is important to you. Maybe this is lingering in your subconsciousness with all this arguing. Maybe you feel like you can't be sovereign with this kind of person because of their mindset. but they swear they know right knowledge or something. All they know is conquest and conquistador. Perceived as promiscuous because of so-called being obsessed with sex, but you're not. I guess because of the way you dress, how you live life, da 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 da. Cancer moons, so the emotions of a Cancer. We got Aries out here too. Cancer, remember, a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. I don't really think you give a fuck about, whether somebody gonna mend shit with you. It looked like you tired of arguing with all that over there, and you're being accused of being overly sexually impulsive in ways of artistic expression, like the way I'm dressed right now. Somebody will call me a little thot thot, but I ain't out here giving my bop box. Literally. I mean, I got my fair share. I got my little moment, but I bet you I can truly say, no, it's one person, or we had our moment and that's it. But I literally know who that is, and I can count on one hand, one finger I can use. Like, so, and even then, I didn't have sex, y'all, for like 2 years. And then I decided to, you know what, I think I need, and it's okay. Y'all are like that. You shut down. You just was like, all right. And then, you know, it is what it is. Things are put on earth so that we can use for our goodness. But the moment you overindulge, I believe you can do that with anything. Alcohol is and marijuana, cocaine, and all that shit that we're typically heard of that can be addictive. There's other things that can be addictive. Like you always get money. You always want to go buy some shoes. That's addictive. Do you have to? Like some of y'all, like for real, like someone is just they not right in how they feel and think, and they didn't know somebody was not going to let you just run them. It's not happening. Gives naturally and innate talents. Authenticity is priceless, and many haters, and that's that. Something about your Mars sign, your Trinity, and your Lilith. This is in reverse, though. All these things I've read. And again, something about your partner is spying on me. She argues about you to me, or he argues about you to me. He or she brings you up when I make him or her mad at them. When they make, the other person mad at the party, I know my partner wants you. This came out upright. Like, y'all are in this shit because somebody got them. Okay. Y'all are in this because you found out your journey and everything, and somebody was trying to beat you to a fucking finish line, a position where they done fucked around. They was running to something that if you had accepted it at that moment and all that, you would have been you would have been saved. You've been slaved. For real, for real. They over here regretting big time. I would not, nah, like you cancel your energy out here. Personal issue reaches resolution. Something about hell no, we not about to mediate that. Like, no, we're not about to mediate that shit. Like, no, this is not, no. Cancel somebody, you need a drink. I'm a drink to that. It's something about Marcus paid the mortgage. Like, sorry, but that shit was funny. I don't mean to be no like rude or someone's name is Marcus. I was just going off of the Tyler Perry joint. And the crazy part, I seen three Terry Spell trucks come through here. Something about popping that gum. Well, we not about to be silent if that's what you meant, just in case. All right. We're gonna go to the next on to the next, just in case, because I don't know. But if I fuck around and find out, nah, I meant that. Nah, we saw all three of them trucks with Terry spells on it. Or is someone accusing someone of witchcraft here? It's a lot of things that can be determined. But just because you saw that, you must use discernment. Alright, so just in case now. Ooh, Cancer, that shit was crazy. They over here mad at you running, you saying what you had to say. Some of y'all ain't saying shit. Like everybody else saying it for you. And you ain't said anything. Like, how unfair is that? Like, what the fuck? Some of y'all is not even saying shit at all. Like, and they got, yo, this shit funny to me. Like, what? They're not even saying. It's a lot of y'all have not said shit. Like, I don't even do this type of stuff. They over here, damn. Like, yeah, man, that shit crazy, ain't it? Something about crazy good. Let go my ego. 321. Damn, Virgo, let me find out you algorithmic. We're going to do it at 35. Something about 321. It's funny. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I owe that in child support. I'm gonna be so honest. Like, damn, Tam, you ain't gonna pay? If you knew the life I was living, you wouldn't say that. I be trying. They don't like my pimping. They don't like they like to see a struggle. But even then, I'm grateful because, you can't help somebody try to put building blocks and shit. And it's not about that either. Like, when you look at the case and all that, y'all, I'm not trying to bring her old shit, but in here I will. For the sake of what I'm saying, I didn't have to go. I shouldn't have went through that at all anyway. They're trying to do that because they're saying I'm a slave girl. My status is black. Somebody owns me. Real estate law attributes of things. I have my certification in that. It literally says real estate law. We know you use us as property, a chattel enslavement. Sad part is, when are y'all just gonna tell us that out your mouth because it's not a secret? And then on top of that, you got to worry about people getting mad at y'all for stupid shit. The book of the law found. What is that about? Virgo, you got Versace, Medusa, Illumination. Something about blank versus blank. Finish the blanks. Something about Amen. Something about a Monday, one Monday ago, or a Monday that has passed or will come, was 20 and 2 years old. Something about 22 and 2's old when he began to reign, and he reigned 2 years in Jerusalem, and his mother's name was Meshulemeth, the daughter of Harus of Jotbah. Howbeit there was no reckoning made with them of the money that was delivered into their hands, because they dwelt faithfully. Howbeit there was no reckoning made with them of the money that was delivered into their hand, because they dwelt faithfully. Something about all the face of the faith of your works is not unnoticed, and it will be rewarded. Are they not written in the book of Chronicles? Something about of the kings of Judah. Now I was watching Aurora, the Sleeping Beauty, and I want to let y'all know something about, like, there was two. I've noticed this. If y'all watch the animated one, there's two men. They both idolize as the King of Cups. Virgo. I don't know if this might mean something to you. Y'all got that M on y'all junk with a little fish on the side. So, but Virgo Pisces is your opposite. I don't know, take it out resonates. But both of them, if y'all look, one was holding a cup, the other one had a fish on the side, like how I'm wearing this belt. The man, the fatter, weighted one, king, put the fish like right up in the side of him. The other, who was slender and slim and whatever, had a cup in his hand. So I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Versace Medusa Illumination. Something about a joy of wild asses and pasture flocks. So someone's a pastor. Something about the lost sheep, and someone is a wild ass. Literally, someone thinks so. Someone they could have something to do with joy, or something about that church song. I got the joy, 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 joy down in my heart. Something about thine heart shall meditate terror. Where is the scribe? Where is the receiver? Who is he that counteth the towers? Something about someone has been keeping up. This is chapter 33 in Isaiah. Something about Issa, and finish the next line. Someone's been keeping up with how many times you fall and get up. Something about broad rivers and streams. His fury upon their army. Something about their car cases. Let's see what this is in another way. Virgo, you got Title 14 U.S. Code 72, subsection 3. Removal of shopping cart from shopping premises as used in this section. Shopping cart means a type of push cart commonly provided by grocery stores, drugstores, and other retail stores for customers to transport commodities within the store and from the store to their motor vehicles outside the store. So someone, you could have saw someone pushing a cart, or something about the cart push cart jobs like remote. Someone could have had at least about three or more, at least 2 or more years in customer service. Really three, with 3, 72, 27, 41, and 14 numbers being in that general statute. Title 14 U.S. Code 72, subsection 3. No legal advice. Cancer. Y'all. Virgo, this is about you, but I thought about Cancer. Prepaid entertainment contracts, 432, 234. Yeah, something about them numbers. Title 66, Article 21. This was in reverse. I don't think somebody is going to go by that or go off of that, based off of that. Title 66 U.S. Code 118, subsection 1, contract cost means the total consideration paid by a buyer in pursuant to a contract, including but not limited to any initiation or non-recurring fee charge, all periodic fees required by the contract, all dues of maintenance fees, and all finance charges, time, price, differentials, interest, and other similar fees and charges. 3. Martial arts training. Title 66, subsection 118. Title 66 U.S. Code 119. Contract requirements contain full statement of the buyer's rights under General Statute 66 U.S. Code 120. You can cancel the contract midnight of the third business day after the date of contract. To cancel midnight, you must notify the seller in writing no later than midnight. Something about this is the Cinderella glass slipper thing. Maybe somebody knows something about worms and hooks. You might can find a fishing pole, some worms and a hook at a shopping store. Something about a shopping cart that might have those items, either one in there. Something about weights for the fishing pole. Mm. Maybe somebody did you reel in fish and then somebody skins it alive or some shit. It's a metaphor. Like you go shopping, you reel them in and they get them or something like that. I don't know why the fuck that sound like that, but it do, man. Something about transport commodities, transport of goods and services. There again with motor vehicles. Something about car cases. Mm. Aries in reverse. Mm. Definitely retail. Somebody worked at like something about shopping carts. Maybe someone stole something recently or you saw something. I don't know. Oh hell. Ooh. Some, I don't know. You are no longer a teacher, you're an educator. First of all, Virgo. First of all, Virgo. First of all, Virgo. First of all, Virgo moon. Somebody's Virgo moon. Nah, they the educator and someone's the teacher. Like, I don't know who, but them, they know who they is. Like, that's the thing though. Damn, Sagittarius, what are you doing in here? And you flip 6, flip 9. I was just talking about that shit in a reel. Like, I be rapping a little bit. Something about 99, 999, 936, 666, 696. That number came out. So something about Pisces. Ooh, Sagittarius, and I seen you, but they went and told Virgo. Ooh, ooh, you some trouble. I mean, I don't know. Something about someone's an educator, philosophical, deep strategy, money train. Maybe somebody gets their intellect from someone else or they're being controlled. I don't know. I think someone has just a mutual relationship and they cool with them doing this and them doing that, and then everybody's all in their business. Lilith Aries. Now, something about in reverse, and then we got Aries house in reverse. Something about what I told Aries. Aries came out this same card right here, the blue one. It came out in Cancer's reading. Aries' message for the moonshine is let it rain and air it out. Now, this is in reverse, and so is this. So somebody's house, Aries, your house, something about let it rain and clear it out, or let it rain and air it out. Something about you gonna clean up what you messed up and lift your windows. Some of you, this is your floodgates on the inside. Your mechanical, well, hold on. Your lead gland channeling gate is your crown. Your mechanical channeling gate is your body. And your voltage channeling gate is your sacral area. Something about the 3 gates. Something about there's 3 gates or something like that. Something about this one right here. Past life claims of you didn't ask permission, something you didn't need to ask. Let go of the past. Somebody does, and I think they're being told they don't get along. We got mother lessons in reverse. That's in reverse. Something about mother, Something about merry weather. We was talking about Sleeping Beauty. I'm sleepy right now. I'm gonna love you right this time. Abuse of power. Something about LOL 701 107. We got retail in reverse, clothing stores, designer logos. Somebody might not have a store, but you have some kind of way to access it. Maybe someone needed help with your shopping cart, kind of ways of getting your clients to um, know how to properly use the shopping cart for your merch items or anything of attributable content with your small business, obviously. Business, a lot of you is dealing with that. And it's deep for a lot of you. Damn. Okay. Somebody hates this shit. This is a reality someone can't stand to realize. Um, 5 of Chalice. It wasn't temporary. I think they made it personal. Y'all. 2 of Swords. Virgo moon or the emotions of a Virgo. Something about you two again. Really? Someone's selfish. 9 of Chalice in reverse with a chalice to start off with. Because remember I told y'all this is in reverse. They both are. Something about 59, 95. Something about 1959. Someone was selfish. Maybe somebody's trying to tell you that someone was selfish. Something about retelling, reiterating. I don't know what this could be right here. Something about they're gonna do right. I think someone's saying no. When we went over the river through the woods to grandma's, these are the cards right here. Something about nah. Mm-mm-mm. Something about being selfish. Something about a temporary family situation that turned into a power trip or a power couple. The number 52, I was at McDonald's and the person, not like recent, but at least about sometime last month in November, someone had, it was either October, November, someone had the number 52 marker on their table, and then someone took 52 and put it on their table. So somebody, you're seeing chess pieces move, like, you know what I'm saying? You're like, oh, 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 that's what that is. Like, you keep it to yourself what you know it means, because no one will ever get it, even if you did tell. Something about retail, what? Your ass ain't gonna be able to wear the clothes, the shoes, the nothing because it's meant for, and finish the next line. We got the Six of Swords coming out with another sword. Something about 26, 62, 92, 29. 5. Let's see what that is. Elam and Media defeat Babylon. Ooh. Something about a temporary thing that was going on. A chess move, saying something with your chest. Like somebody really said what they had to say. Virgo, was that you? Or you didn't say shit. That was literally what needed to be heard. Like something about you knew it was just going to be temporarily. And something is a powerful feeling. Something about bananas and a monkey business with this banana boat thing going on. Something about shatas. Yeah, something about Elam and Media defeat Babylon. Some might go to the news, Virgo. The Eight of Swords. Someone's definitely a gatekeeper. Somebody, Sheba leads Israel to revolt. Oh, all right, boom. Story time. This is literally something about Ed, and Eddie, the scammer, the double deeder, and then they would say the not so all the way there, but sometimes surprises you. One. I hate to say that, but that's how they did the characters. Something about Ed, and Eddie. Somebody your episode 5, season 2, um, episode 2, season 5, maybe episode 6, season 8, maybe episode 8, season 6. I say that for a reason. Now, the problem is that I got this picture and I posted on my storyboard. I think I've done it already. Eddie's wearing these white gloves and he's taking a white jawbreaker, the candy, have those that seen it. Something about a cul-de-sac, a neighborhood, something about community building, advocacy with these swords out. Someone could be advocating in a way that seems, I guess, more of a nation type, or these people are, and then finish the next line with these swords coming out at the chalice site. Something was just temporary and somebody's about to literally let it loose in this motherfucker. Like, it was just temporary. Something about it could be fire with these swords. Someone could be getting fired a lot. So Eddie's wearing these white gloves, stealing a Japanese original Jawbreaker. Because apparently Jawbreakers, according to that animated Cartoon Network animation of Ed, and Eddie, those Jawbreakers are originated in Japan. Something about Fuji apples. My copyright name is Fuji, Fugi. I can call myself that because I copyrighted it. David's palm of praise. Someone could be, something about this is like these swords could be series of events, dates and times. Something about an exclamation, something about resources, swords, words. So someone could be like getting you prepared for a gate. Something about some people are going back to revolt it. Something about they trying to close it. Something about case closed. So who got Virgo your Cinco de Mayo card? Something about your Cinco de Mayo prediction. La Puerta Negra. Ain't gonna lie, y'all. I am tired. The world in reverse. Virgo, after you, I'm just gonna have to cut everybody, get me some sleep. I had a long day, all that shit. Like, it wasn't even supposed to be like that. But I ain't about to act like people shouldn't be like, oh, so you just innocent in the situation. Nah, I told it. You're gonna find something I didn't do right. What I will say is leave them alone. Them people. The world is in reverse. Something about what they won't know won't hurt them. That's what they're saying here. Something about they don't need to know because it will hurt them. A tower moment. Something about you two being split. But that's if they want to be fair about it and stop just being angry. Five of Swords with the Empress. Obviously, someone wants to I'm gonna put it. They want to explain to someone who could have been this for them, but they didn't see them as that, even though they're this. Oh God. Are y'all seeing 33? We seen something about Isaiah 33. Empress. Somebody your side, their side, and the truth. Something about they can't argue about it. The end of a tough cycle approaches full moon in Capricorn. That's in reverse. Something about it was never hard, or a lot of you it was, but now something about these stages need to be complete. Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Yeah, we know. Adjustments are required. Nothing needs to be fixed. Something is absolutely wonderful. Something about the end of a tough cycle approaches. Something about a red bird, a yellow one, or a blue jay. Be bold to make the first move. Have faith in your dreams. Capricorn and Cancer, I believe, got this one. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. make a move, but what adjustments are required with the new moon? Okay, I'm sleepy. I'm trying to fight it. I need to go to bed. I had a long night. I will go say something, but I was thinking while being sleepy. I'm going to sleep after this. Something about the fertile void, rapture. I really am tired. Like, oh shit. Like, ugh. But I told you I was going to do something. I'm just going to mind my business, do what I've been doing. I'm never doing myself like that again. You will not catch me, Virgo. Something about you. You probably said something like that too. Because I'm like tired. But I'm like, the rose thread, inner call, soul led, mystic, living courageously. Someone is fearless, said, fuck that. Silver lining, reliever, relief. Something about hope, mercy is over, and acceptance. Someone accepts what they can't change. The angels told them something. Something about after the rain. Something about they still love you like they do. The sun is right after. Something about that is being exposed. Your grandmother's is in reverse here. Something about trust the weavings. Maybe some ancestor, has a personal thing of how things go, but overall still is there. The fertile void, inner winter, rest, patience, potency, secret beginnings. The rapture. The rapture. Sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. Something about take me to heaven, take me to ecstasy. I give you all I got, 'cause nothing is hard when you groove with me. And when you stretch your stuff and do your best, you pass the test. I'll get on my knees. Just take me, please. Something like that. Something about a sister act. Something about mama stepped in or someone changed their mind about something. I mean, it could be an offer to someone like, yeah, I'm not going to do this for them. And then Virgo went on with their life. Like, no. So, anyway, answered the call, leadership, empowerment, soul gifts. Maybe someone is not going to be there for someone. They want them to learn how to do it on their own. Or this is literally what people have gone through that are similar to someone else. The great mother surrender to the mystery, fall into her arms. That is who you need to give your all to in a way where you are comfortable with it. The child within, inner mother, innocence, gentleness, tenderness. This is in reverse because someone's a mom for real, or something about a great father with the feminine touches, especially with Virgo. We got Sag out here on your energy. Something about that could be significant. The philosophical ways of things. Yeah, something about that's your babe. That's y'all, or something like that. Or there's gonna be something new. Something about a new baby, a new something. Something about legal support. Something was just temporarily. Someone doesn't mind, not giving credit due to jealousy. Well, they want someone to give credit due to jealousy. Something about your midheaven subconscious sign. You need to get that from your girl. I created the midheaven subconscious astrology by copyright. Something about Galatians 3:20. This is also how a woman is a medium. She sees, she lets go, she lets God. They would say that is man respecting her, loving her. Tell your story truthfully. Someone lied. Don't hide, reveal. Something about that's in reverse. Y'all gonna find out certain people in y'all circle won't really what you know. It's time to look at other options and perspectives. Something about Sunday, Skyfather. Something about Zeus, Winx Club, Hercules, Achilles heel. Someone's trying to find y'all weaknesses. Something about your rejuvenating tranquility reigns over you. You are great at reflecting from a standpoint of self awareness. Something about Baba, Obadiah, Noadiah, Bottle, Genie. Yeah, Noadiah is a prophetess in the Bible. Honor, rituals, wisdom, clarity, and alignment. Well, I'm going to get me some shut eye and I will be back later. I'll be finishing up Pisces, Gemini, Ophiuchus, so I'm going to just edit everything, whether y'all know that. My apologies. But I'm going to be real with y'all about the day I had, what happened. You know, it is what it is. Let me get some sleep. Love you. And I do this for many reasons and none. You need my services is down below. Y'all excuse my sleepiness. Okay? The sleeping beauty must get rest. But I get sun kissed every morning. So I rise without all of the, yeah, you can take out the love. I love myself enough to get up for me. I want you, watcher, to love yourself as much as getting up when you're sun kissed. Don't wait for someone to literally kiss you to wake up. You don't need it. You can do it by yourself. That doesn't mean that you can't have someone with you, and you need someone in this world. I get it, but you shouldn't have to settle for less. Just remember, you still want someone there that get it. Y'all, see you later. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thank you for dealing with my little sleepy tail, my eyes. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you again next time. Bye. See you later.